also do that when I'm walking my dog.
All right. Well, I finally got everything up. Can you guys hear me?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. We running behind the times, taking care of some plants. The cold front and stuff. We had
Yeah.
a even in
Got any snow?
no, we're in Florida. We never get snow.
Do you have your phone on you?
Ha. Wait, that's you?
Never know these days.
That's hilarious. I don't know where my phone is. So
It's not
Veronica.
in Texas last year.
So yeah.
Well, depending on what part of Texas, that's fairly common. So.
Veronica just tested negative for COVID, so I'm gonna see. Mine should have come back as well. So this is. She had one test that was positive.
Ooh.
I had two that were positive. So
Ooh.
we both got COVID, but we're.
Okay.
I think we're both over it. Give me 1 second. I gotta go find it.
Okay.
It's important.
Yes. Physical well-being is
here.
always important.
All right. Well, my brain's here with me. My phone's in my pocket. Okay. Moment of truth. I might actually shit a brick if this comes back negative. Or positive again. Yeah. Whichever one. Let's see. Sorry it took so long anyway, guys. We were, yeah. We're
It's fine.
prepping for the cold weather, so. Alright. Moment of truth. And negative.
Oh,
Cool.
Nice.
Yay. All right, so we're both over.
yay. Alright, I'll jump it on.
All right. She had to know. She's been telling me I still have COVID, and I was like, no, my symptoms are gone. I just have sinus issues, guys.
That's what happened to me when I
Yeah.
got it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it just made my sinus issues worse, and so now it's a little more relevant,
Yeah.
which is annoying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who's ready to play?
I'm ready. Still
All right.
waiting on Graves to show up.
He should be here in a minute.
Yeah.
I still got one more thing to pull up here for the stream that we have started.
I need to post this, and I feel like, and Tim would find it funny.
Oh boy, what is this?
That should be good.
Pull it up on my phone.
I'm so excited for all the shit posting that's gonna happen. It's gonna be great.
All right.
Oh god.
Oh god. Okay, that's loud. All right, we're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna click on that until later. That is loud. All right,
Yeah, that's the thing.
we got it. We got it. I dream of color life. All right. So, who remembers what you guys did last time?
Twitch became a fucking dragon.
And Dre's became possessed.
Yep.
Yeah, we still don't know about that yet.
Yeah. Twitch became a dragon.
We're
Dre's became a
too busy
ghost.
Dealing with transformed dragon.
Yeah.
Jin got their armor finally that turned Twitch into the dragon.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna be wearing
I'm sure my
that again.
stats would have been awesome, though. I'm just saying. I'm sure my stats would have been awesome.
Probably. I do actually have a stat block, just in case.
Oh boy.
If I ever fail, and
Only way Jin will be giving you that armor again is if we are in life or death.
somehow Jen doesn't need it.
Jin will put on their other armor. Jin would choose a dragon. If it's, say, against another dragon, that'd be cool.
The
That'd be
trick
cool.
is, if you're in a life or death situation, do you have time to remove your armor and don another set?
It depends if we have a way to go hide somewhere. Find a small hole. We all huddle in it.
Okay. Sorry.
Then we send the dragon out.
Man, there
Like,
we go.
wouldn't the dragon squish us?
Not if she only finishes putting it on. Like,
All
Yeah,
She's
right.
she's
definitely inside.
All right. All right. So
She's
yeah.
gonna get smacked by all the enemies at once while she's changing.
Right.
yeah.
So
But
yeah. So you guys, we started out in Neverwinter, where you guys woke up to a tumultuous storm outside. You guys ended up going shopping, selling your airship. That was a long time. With the stipulation that you can rent it from time to time if need be. You guys then said your farewells to Neverwinter and took with you on the teleportation circle to Leland Jen's sister, Elsa, who's still hiding in the house. So you guys, once you got to Leland, decided to look around for a minute, find out what's new. You found a few different shops that are here now. The walls have been rebuilt. It looks like the soldiers have been able to help with the city. And after that, you guys kind of split up. Kiva went to go talk to Marigold for a while, let her know, everything that had happened. Meanwhile, everyone else went to go check out Jen's new armor, where Twitch tries it on and turns into a 10 by 15 foot young white dragon, where eventually Twitch, Kiva, and Jen and Alen all go to a small island outside of Leland. Meanwhile, Draze rushes through the tower that has been up to this point worked on. He actually didn't stop to look at anything, so no descriptions, and makes his way all the way up to the top, where he sees he sees Galio, and
Well, let's be real. It was Thalavar. That's who's possessing people.
yeah, that possibly you're not sure. So he ends up being possessed, and that's where we ended. Right after Twitch has the ring removed, right? So
Yes, and we were still down on the other
yes.
area.
So we are going to start with you guys. I had the wrong map up here. We're going to start with you guys on the little island there, just to the south of Leland. It's a small little island. It's still fairly early in the morning. It's probably like 9 or so ish in the morning, and yeah, light rain,
okay, so
smell of sulfur in the air from the Mirror of Dead Men that you're in, and yeah, you're on a small
first
island.
Going to get back.
first,
Sorry, what time is that? You just said it.
It's like 9-ish in the morning.
Okay.
first things first. I found the ring. I am not letting you so much as touch it until you take my armor off, because we are not doing this again.
That's right. So we didn't get to that point. So Twitch, you took the ring off. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh no, she did that. She
Oh,
threw up everywhere.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. Okay, so that already happened. So yeah, sorry. Continue on.
Threw up right on Kiva.
Yes, yes.
Yikes.
And
I forgot
then
about that.
Len prestidigitated it all off.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Dre's made it.
Then I will take off the. I'm taking off the armor.
Okay. Yeah.
Jen takes it and tosses you back the ring.
Do I have any lingering desire to be a dragon again, or to keep the armor, or
Ooh.
hoard anything?
Since you asked that, make me a Ooh.
I'm just wondering how
Make-
entrenched this shit is.
Yeah. Make me a. That's a good question. You know what? This is gonna be weird, but make me an Arcana check.
Hmm. Let's see how we're rolling today. Not bad, not bad.
No, right now you have no desire to become a dragon.
Okay. Then I will stick with the feelings that I was having that freaked me out,
Okay.
and take off the armor.
Okay. All right. So the two of you switch, and Twitch. Almost as soon as you touch the ring, you start feeling better, but you still don't feel great. Do you put the ring on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. As soon as you put the ring on, you feel great again. It's like your head hasn't
Like
caved in.
Dragon
And,
choice.
yeah. Yeah. Do you still have your mental connection to Kiva? Is that telepathic connection still open?
Probably, yeah.
Twitch, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Wisdom save.
I am wearing my ring of mind shielding if that affects anything.
Ooh, actually it does. Ignore that. You don't need to make that roll.
Well, that's good. Wisdom saves are not my strong suit.
Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, that you don't need to make that roll since you're wearing that ring. Thank you, Kiva.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, you put the ring on. Everything's right as rain. It's like
I'll repeat the question. How are we going to get that?
yeah.
I can get us back.
You look around and
Well, you think I was still a dragon.
you guys look around and you can see probably half mile, maybe a mile or so away is Leland. You can barely make out the walls through the mist. The muck around you, the swamp. Really kind of think of it visually. It's very much the same as like Lord of the Rings sort of swamp when you had to travel through that. It's like bubbly water. There's like little dead-looking brush everywhere. Trees are dead all around you that you can see. It's a very disheartening place, and there's a thick mist that's kind of like spread out through everything that really hampers your vision as well.
Yeah, I figured Kiva was going to get us back, but then again, I didn't really think much while I was holding on for dear life to your leg.
Okay, so to clarify again, you put on the armor and just turned into a dragon,
Yep.
but it didn't do that when you put it on, right, Jen?
Absolutely
Not
not.
the armor. It's all three together.
Oh,
Yeah, I've pieced that together. I'm just making sure.
yeah, it's fine for me.
I think the big giveaway was that my teeth look like my sword.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
was
there was
cool.
also
They're very scary.
the fact that you could see all the other things in your scales and your claws.
Yeah. Okay. So
Possible that Cryovian wasn't a real white dragon in the first place.
that's a bit concerning.
Hmm.
I mean, if he wasn't, wouldn't he changed back when he died or we took the ring off?
Good point.
Fairly, since he was dead.
There also wasn't any other odd things like there was on Twitch. It was just the ring.
True,
Yeah.
but we have no idea how all this works. It's very possible all of that could have melded in at some point if she stays a dragon too long.
True.
There's a lot we don't know here.
That's true.
Weird. Maybe we should talk to someone. But I don't really know anyone who knows a whole lot about dragons.
I mean,
Well-
we have a library in town. Maybe there's something there.
We also have a lead to be able to talk to a dragon.
Good point.
That might be a good option.
Please go back to town now.
Yeah. Kiva will go ahead and cast Conjure Animals and summon 4 giant owls.
Beautiful. Awesome. All right.
Owl time.
So we're totally going to play this off as we chased off the dragon and we're gonna get more money, right? That's what we're going to do.
You know, I'll
That
let
would
Jen
be a
handle that
way to
one.
come back.
This town is broker than dirt, but you can try that.
I mean, it's not money,
Also,
a favor.
like- Didn't you change in the middle of the forge? Didn't people see that?
One
I don't think they know what they
that.
saw.
We can explain it. It's fine.
We
Probably.
could just say Twitch was under the dragon.
Okay. So, alright.
I'm
If
mostly
you guys want to
joking.
do that, more power to you. I'm
The
I'm
Honor
mostly-
turned into a dragon on its own.
We're
I'm
not
mostly
lying about this for no reason, Jin.
I just said I was mostly joking.
Come on, let's just.
I just think it'd be funny.
This
It's
is
not.
what makes Jen, always an entrepreneur.
Let's just go explain
Where's Grace?
ourselves and offer to
Wasn't he
pay
in
for
the
the
house?
roof. Okay? We didn't destroy anything other than that roof, I think.
I have no idea where Jace is.
I'm sure he's fine.
He's probably at the library tower thingy. That's where he tends to go when we're
Let's
in
just
town
go.
anyway.
Let's just go. We can go. Where should we go first? Probably the town council.
Probably. That's probably the best place to go when
And explain
the guard is
ourselves.
all up in arms about a white dragon attack.
What
Alright, well,
what-
let's go.
what color are your
And
giant
we're going-
eagles, Kiva?
Owls.
The giant
Owls.
owls.
What color
They're
are they?
just giant barn owls.
Yeah. So
And
like
kind of a tannish white color.
tannish white
Not,
color. Okay.
not full white, but
Yeah, yeah.
You know what color barn owls are. You know, some barn owls can be like gray or black.
All right. So the four of you take off on your giant owls and head back towards Leland.
Mm.
All right. You make your way up into the sky. Make your way back towards Leland. And let me get back to the map here.
You guys want to see pictures of city barn owls? Because they are so pretty.
Sure. You can post those.
Big pictures.
All right. So you guys make your way
We'll
back
put 'em in the
towards
lead
Leland.
channel.
And as you guys
Sure.
make your way up towards the gate, up towards the city walls, you hear shouts from the distance. It's coming back. And then there's a long pause as you look down. You can see that they're holding their bows, and they realize that it's not a dragon, and they kind of like hold their bows up as you can see now that this city is fairly well defended. There are probably close to 50 armed guards with bows pointed up at the four of you and your giant owls as you come flying over the gate. Do you guys go and land near them, or do you continue on?
I think we should land near them.
Yeah, they're the defenders, so we should probably land and let them know,
Awesome.
hey, it's been dealt with.
The dragon problem is gone now.
Okay, so you guys end up going just beyond the wood gates that have been erected here around the stone pillars, and as you land, you see a familiar face. Yas, captain of the guard, coming out with his nice long sword and shield. All of these bear the mark of Neverwinter, obviously. As you get off your owl, Yaz kind of he recognizes you pretty quickly. Oh
Dude that was here first, or the dude who took credit for our shit?
no, he's the cowardly guard captain that ran when you guys
He's
fought
only
the.
been here in Leland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
This
He's-
is not rightly.
No, this is not rightly Pendergast. This is where's my give you his full name.
Thought so, but I wanted to make sure, because it's been a while.
It
I'm not
has
great
been a
with
while.
names.
Town council. Oh, right here. Yeah, Haz Yoram. That's what his name is. Not Yaz. Haz. And he kind of steps forward a little bit, and oh, it's you again. We thought it was the dragon coming back. Men, stand down, stand down. These are. He pauses like he's gonna use the word friends, and he looks back at you. Acquaintances. They are friend or they're champions of the
Save
town.
the town.
Yeah, he says champions of the town.
Multiple occasions.
Yeah.
Remember that
Right.
one.
Yes.
the
Uh,
dragon problem is no longer a problem. That was a shape-shifting mishap.
what do you mean shape-shifting mishap? I haven't heard any news of this yet. What happened?
It's still reason. We're going to tell the council. But
Yeah, you
you
can
don't
come
have
with us, so we don't have to explain it multiple times. 'Cause
He-
it's
he-
kind of a long
He just looks at you with like deadpan. I am part of the council. Go ahead and tell me.
No, we just go ahead and tell everyone at once. It saves the trouble of repeating.
Right, but in order to protect the city, we need to make sure it's not going to happen again. So you either tell me,
Okay.
or I take
Right.
her into custody.
Okay, so basically,
Take who into custody?
Twitch. Oh, right. He hasn't heard about it. I just said that.
Nope.
Never mind.
said
He
you
doesn't
heard
say
that.
that. Yeah, he doesn't say that.
I'll take all of you into custody.
So close.
You can't put the town heroes in custody.
Yeah. Well,
Sure.
since
Make
hang,
it known.
yeah, since he,
A while ago, we killed a white dragon, and obviously, as adventurers do, some of my companions here made armor and weapons, various things, out of its corpse.
right. But what
our
happened?
friend-
They're magical when all put together, so we're not going to put them all together.
Wait a second. Are you telling me one of you all were the dragon we saw?
Briefly.
Temporarily, yes.
And
Ah.
not
And
anymore.
it will not happen unless someone
He looks
wears all the dragon pieces at once, which we have split them up, so that won't happen.
he
We did not know that was a thing.
he looks
we didn't
very
know that would happen.
he looks very confused for a moment,
Yeah.
and he looks around the four of you. So which one was the dragon? Which one of
Does
you?
it matter?
Well, unfortunately, it does because the dragon did do a substantial amount of damage to Zaina's shop. She is
Well, fix it.
Pay for it.
well.
we're sorry.
Unfortunately, there was also a few injuries in regards to that as well.
We
Kiva
can
has
fix
healing
that as
magic.
well.
All right. He looks around as if his men, as if he's, and he looks back at you all. And I'd like for you guys to roll me an insight check.
Just
As-
saying,
as-
19 passes.
as he tells you, unfortunately, we need to take one of you into custody, the person who turned into a dragon, until this situation is sorted out,
Why?
so that we can assure our citizens that it will not happen again, until we can figure out what is going on. I understand your story, and to be clear, you're not necessarily in trouble.
10 insight. And also,
Okay.
Lynn is absolutely going to just point.
Yeah, you're all like, and Lynn's like,
What's Edgar
unless-
doing right now? I think Edgar should get volunteered.
right, unless anyone's stopping them, 4 armed guards start moving towards Twitch, along with Haas.
Does my 19 passive insight help at all?
So the insight itself is not necessarily to discern anything new. It's more of you kind of get the sense, Jen, that he's trying to make a show of this rather than he necessarily wants anyone in trouble. He wants to make a show of, 1, his authority, but 2, that he is capable of protecting the city.
Oh, that's fair.
So, like I said, unless anyone stops the guards,
I have to ask, does Kiva misread anything with that 6?
I would say no. In this instance, it's kind of
She does have a passive 14.
yeah,
so-
it's one of those things where this you're not going to misread this. He's pretty clear about what he's doing. Jen's just able to read a little bit more into why he's doing it rather than what he's saying. So like I said, unless anyone's stopping him, 4 armed guards walk up to you, Twitch, and put shackles on you, manacles, and
Are the shackles really necessary?
look, I don't want to do it any more than you want me to do it, but, and he kind of like looks back at the guards and then back at you, but it is necessary. And Kiva, this time you kind of get the sense that he's holding something back. You all kind of do.
And I'd like it known that this is happening under protest. I don't agree with it.
Protest noted.
And it won't be for long, I'm
Correct.
sure.
We are headed to the council.
And then we'll follow.
Okay, that's fair. The four of you guys...
The owls are going to give an overhead escort.
Okay, that's fair. So you guys make your way back towards the council. I'm just going to use the big dragon wings to just signify where you guys are at. You guys make your way back to the council, where you do find... it's not really a line. It's more of... You would notice as you make your way through town, and actually you'd probably see as you from where you were, Zaina's shop looks almost totaled. There is debris kind of scattered throughout Market Square as, or maybe not Market Square, but as you guys would have turned that corner there, you'd see that there was debris kind of scattered throughout the houses from all the debris that had sloughed off of Twitch as she left the air. So there was a bit of damage done to the city as part of this. And you guys make your way to the town council, and there are some people out there. They look...
We can pay for that. I mean, come on, we can fix that.
Yeah, probably.
No reason to overreact and put people in jail.
You guys make your way to the council, where you do find Griselda and Marigold currently, and Valdi. All three of them, along with Haas, who's leading you, along with the armed guards. All 50 of them follow you, just for clarity.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
So
Well,
we were
in case you
problem.
turn into a dragon again, they have to be prepared. So, you guys make your way to the town council, and as Haas warrants you inside with your 4 armed escorts, Griselda, Marigold, and Valdi turn and see you all, and look at
Owls are gonna
Haas.
perch on top of the council building.
Okay. They see you all, they look at Haas, and they look back at you all, and Griselda... Haas, what are you doing? Why is she in shackles? Well, so... Apparently she was the dragon. I'm sorry, what?
Long story short,
There was a
magical...
complex of magical effects that we were unprepared for.
That...
That resulted in a temporary transformation that has now been dealt with.
What she said.
And yes, Kiva does not look very happy right now.
I imagine so. Right. Okay, well, that is interesting.
On the plus side, that's a really good thing to have in your arsenal as long as it's on your side.
Maybe, but there was quite a bit of damage done by the dragon before it left.
Accidental.
Right.
Terrible.
Obviously accidental. And you all know why it happened and how to not have it happen again, correct?
Now we do.
Yes. We had no idea that was going to happen at the
Oh,
time.
well, that's good. So it'll only be 6,000 gold to fix everything.
That's ridiculous. There's barely 200 gold worth of damage out there.
An entire ship
She-
is 5,000 gold.
Oh, I love you, Twitch. She just gives you this just death glare. And Marigold's like, well, no, you see, there was actually quite a bit of damage out there. The Zaina's shop was totally destroyed. All the weapons inside mangled. There were several other houses that were damaged with the debris that fell, and it was it's kind of a mess outside. Griselda just like, right. Look.
Just got more money.
I'm not trying to rob you or anything, but you did do some damage to the town, and I understand that you all did quite a bit of work to get the guards here. They have been a great help, but recompense has to happen.
Come on, guys. Let's pool our funds. How much it was?
6,000.
Jin looks at
Divide
Twitch.
that evenly between us.
It's not for community service to assist with repairs.
I don't know. You were so dead set on selling that ship.
Now, that's an interesting proposition.
Good thing.
You say community service to fix the repairs? Looking
Do
at
any of
people.
the staff have a cane or anything?
This-
Any of the council?
Do they have a cane?
Yes.
I would say. Ooh, excuse me. I would say Valdi probably does actually. She's an older woman. I would
Can I
say.
borrow that for a moment?
Well, I kind of need it.
Just a moment.
Okay.
She'll take it and break it over her knee, and immediately start casting
Wait,
mending.
why are you? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's
Kind
good.
of community service.
Well, that would certainly be helpful. Okay, well, it looks like you guys can actually help quite a bit, so why don't we let's
How about we take a little bit of time
do
to
this.
really assess the value of the damage before we start making bold claims about fees.
Right, okay, so let's do this. If you all can fix things magically like you've shown, then all you have to do is pay for the materials. That's much cheaper. That's-
I think that's a good middle ground.
That's only about I almost said 6,000 again.
Again?
That's like 1/6 of the cost. That's only about 1,000 gold.
Better? I guess.
And as she looks back at Haas and the rest, and just to be clear, it's just Haas, the forearm guards, and the rest of the council in here. It's just the lot of you. And she kind of like looks back at them and does like this quick little sort of nod. I would say, Jen, with your passive insight, you kind of get the sense she's going to say something in your favor. Well, since you guys have been such a huge help to the city, I feel like maybe we can swing a little bit more of a fair deal. How about we do 500? You help this town repair the damage that you all caused, and we go about our day. Does that sound like
sounds
a...
perfect. Fair.
Kiva will immediately pull out 50 platinum.
Okay.
You don't need to pay for it all yourself. We could divide it between us, but okay.
Let's make it easier for now.
All right. Well,
We've all got plenty of money now.
all right, Haas. You can let her go. They'll. I trust them to take care of the rest of everything. All right. Fine. But if it happens again,
If it happens again, it'll be dealt with again.
It will not happen.
Do not plan on
He-
You can't make promises that dragons are going to be in the city again. Do you not know the region you live in?
If there are dragons again, it probably won't be us.
well, just to be clear, if it is a dragon again, we are going to try to kill it. So, fair warnings have been given.
Got it. Don't be a
What
dragon.
if it's one of those
Fair
good
warning
colored
is
dragons?
noted.
All right, men, release her. She's good to go. You all are good to go. Please do spend in the next few days or however long it takes to cast your magics. I don't really care. Please help Zaina fix her shop and the other people around town to help fix their roofs and.
We'll start with
the other damage.
Zaina's shop because we know that's there.
Okay.
Is it possible to form a list of who all has taken other damage?
Ah.
Like a survey?
Kiva, I actually already got that from people. And she holds up like this list.
That's really quick.
Yeah, she's really fast at everything she does. She had actually already grabbed the list. That's how they knew what was damaged.
Okay.
And she hands it to you, and it's a fair list. There's about 20 houses that were damaged in the process of this, along with Zana's shop. And a bit of the Market Square stalls, even. So,
Okay.
Yeah, there's I would say all in all on the list, there's about 30 different places that need to be, touched.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're free to go. And before you go though,
Possible.
I understand you sent us some guards, but where are the others?
They're on the
Yeah.
way.
Oh, you beat the guards back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. Any other news from Neverwinter?
Well, they've captured a sky fortress with our assistance, so they're probably going to be in a pretty good strategic position for the near future.
Aye, that's good. That's good news. Anything else?
And the city's overrun with drug users, so there's that.
I'm sorry.
So the source of that has been dealt with.
We saw a bunch of ominous storm clouds heading towards Neverwinter, so it sounds like you might not be the only one dealing with that problem anymore.
Right. We've seen those storm clouds. They've been there for a while. Longer than I'd expect them to. They've been there for like 4 or 5 days, almost a week.
We're pretty sure it's got something to do with the Talos cult. So that could be
Oh.
something we're looking into.
Oh, lovely.
I'm almost certain.
I thought we had dealt with them already. I guess not.
We dealt with some of them.
Well,
These organizations tend to be pretty difficult to stamp out.
aye, indeed.
We'll probably know more about what's going on there when the other guards arrive, since they'll be traveling through that area.
I hope they all arrive all right.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that is a good point.
Well,
Sure.
if there's anything else you all think of, or if you need anything from us, you know where we're at.
Well, before we get to helping with the forge, were there any immediate injuries that need to be dealt with?
Oh, no. I already took care of those. You're fine.
Thank you, Marigold.
Oh, it was nothing. I rarely get to do it anymore.
Okay.
She looks almost a little too happy that she got to heal people. Yeah. All right. Anything else? All right. With that, where do you guys head?
Over to the list where there are injured people.
They're not.
Not injured. I meant destroyed buildings.
Yeah,
Sorry.
injured
Brain-
buildings.
Pick up a bit there.
Yeah, they were injured buildings.
Should we try and find Dre's first in case he can help?
Yeah, I feel like we need to reconnect as a party.
Let's go get Dre's.
Telepathically to Jim. And what about your sister? Is she still back in the house?
Yeah, she ran when she saw the skeleton horse. She's probably still upstairs.
Okay. Might want to touch base with her again too.
The map of the house still pinned.
Pinned no, but I do have it here somewhere.
Really, I could have sworn we had the map pinned.
Oh, I don't have it here. It must have been pinned.
How's Ella?
Shoot, I don't have it pinned. It must be in the chat.
I can see it pinned.
Well, there you go.
You scroll up through the campaign chat pins.
I thought for sure you showed us a more fully repaired tower last time.
I think I did, but it was only for Dre's because he had made it up to the top portion, and it was part of what I was describing.
Okay.
Because
Which way to the top portion
yeah,
too.
so just for clarity, outside of game for a moment, because of the interactions that you guys have had and how the story has progressed, the tower is in kind of a state between these two images. So
Gotcha.
it's not necessarily fully repaired, but it's also not as destroyed as the images that you're about to see. So I can't give you the full unbroken one because it's not fully repaired yet.
Okay.
So I gave him that last time because he rushed up to the top. The top has been repaired-ish, but everywhere else has, and that's only because Kelton made the stairs all the way up. So really, this is the, so H8 and H9 are still blocked off.
Okay.
So yeah. So let's do this. Let me get.
I'm just saying. I remember you had the top floor like finished because it had the cells and the device in the middle.
Right.
And...
That's what I'm saying. The top has been repaired-ish. It's
Okay.
mainly repaired.
Ish.
Yeah. I actually have the other image that I was just about to add. So, give me a second here. That's why I can't superimpose this stuff. So that's kind of what the top looks like right now. It's still somewhat broken. So yeah, so if you look at the top one and then go back and look at the top one here, it's been repaired-ish, so it's fully there for the most part. It's just there are some definite broken and ruddy areas that are still not fully fixed, if that makes sense. And it's the only room that's like that. It looks like all of the energy that went into fixing this went into the top floor for whatever reason.
It doesn't have anything to do with a ghost that's possessing people.
I could believe it or not, no. All right, so I'm gonna go back to this and give me 1 second because I gotta get you all descriptions for descriptions. All right, so you guys head back to the tower, the House of Thalavar, where Dre's you have been possessed. Give me 1 second, because I finally get to read some descriptions from a manual from the last like 4 months. All right, so okay, so you guys make your way up towards the tower, and as you do, you can see that there are several other guards that have kind of run down the steep incline towards you all as you guys are making your way up the cliffs. Two other guards rushing towards you. Looks like a young human and a dwarf. And as they reach up to you, do you guys stop them at all? And if not, you hear yelling and screaming like little girls as they pass you.
What's happening now?
It's a ghost! It's up in the tower. We get. You guys shouldn't go up there. It's haunted for sure, 100%.
All right, we'll deal with it.
You're going up there?
Yep.
You've already dealt with one ghost in this town. Might as well deal with another.
What sort of mad people are you? Don't go up there.
We're adventurers! Doing mad
He was
crazy
already
things is
walked
what we do.
It's our job.
All right. Don't get any information from them. All right. Well, it's your own funeral. As they continue on.
What'd you see? Why are you so scared? That's been a rumor for months.
Oh no. It's over. It's done. They continue on, and you guys make your way up towards the top, where near the top of the crag, as you make your way up towards the tower, you spot a figure watching from the crest of the hill. It's a dark-skinned Termish woman. wearing chainmail armor. She kind of notices you. You see that she notices you, but she retreats as you guys approach, and is lost from sight before you guys get to the top.
Think that was the ghost
Uh,
they're screaming about?
what I will say is, Alen, roll me a history check with. Actually, you don't even need to roll me a history check because you've seen it so many times. Everyone else, roll me a history check with advantage. Alen, you're the only one who automatically succeeds this.
Okay.
And I will explain it in a moment. Wow, that's with advantage, Kiva? I thought you changed your dice.
I only have a +1 to history.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Jen?
Okay. Sorry, I thought you only asked.
Everyone but Alen. Alright, cool. Alright, so... Alen, or... I'm not Alen. Yeah, well, we'll start with Alen. Alen, everyone except for Kiva. The three of you guys recognize the armor that she was wearing from Miramine Hawthorne. As part of, not only was he part of the Scalii, yeah, just slightly. Not only was he part of the Scalii, but he was also part of the Swords of Leland.
Well, that's definitely a ghost of a sword.
It's a ghost of some group that you recognize, whether it's the Scalii or whether it's the Swords of Leland. You're not sure. Alen, on the other hand, you know that this is a ghost from the Swords of Leland.
How do I know that?
Because you have seen this before in Aubrey's shop of peculiarities. The one time you went in on your own.
Oh.
Yep. You actually saw this. You saw this same thing in a picture that had like Swords of Leland on it, and you saw this armor in that picture.
I'd be like, oh, that's the Swords of Leland armor.
Say again?
That's the armor of the Swords of Leland.
Okay.
Yeah, Kiva's like, what is that?
They were one of the groups here. I believe our ghost friend was actually a member of that. If I remember correctly.
Okay.
Like our actual ghost friend.
They were the group that was based here in this tower, right?
I don't remember if they were based here in the tower or in another long demolished building, but they were here.
Okay.
You guys would also remember and explain to Kiva, obviously, that they were here, but they also were here to protect Leland.
At least it's a friendly ghost, hopefully.
Hopefully. All right. So as you guys get closer, you can see that the tower itself has been somewhat worked on. It's a tall ruined tower that thrusts towards the sky from the summit of the crag. Its uppermost floor is blackened with soot and has been cracked open like an egg. There's a fissure that extends all the way down the side of the building, and wooden scaffolding has been erected, and obviously it's being worked on. Obviously not now, but it's being worked on. And at the foot of the tower are two ruined arches that open into the interior. Do you guys go in?
Yeah. Jin is going to suggest that we go in cautiously, and Jin might go a little bit ahead of the group just to try and take note of anything else out of place that might be dangerous, that our lovely sleep-deprived friend might have been working on that could bite us in the ass.
Yeah. As you make your way up and inside, what's your passive stealth?
Passive stealth? Well, my stealth is plus 12.
That would be a passive stealth of 22.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I have expertise.
That's beautiful. I love it. Yeah.
Rogues.
Jen, you're like a mouse in a rainstorm. No one hears you. All right. So
Great description.
thank you. So as you guys enter, you can see the Brand Portico, once abutted to the building to the west, has fallen long ago. Only a few broken chairs, few broken arches of masonry remain. The eastern side of the tower is still undergoing repair, and from here you can kind of you can climb a ladder to ascend the scaffolding on the map to H7 if you would like, or you can make your way through the main way. And I think, Jen, you were already planning to go in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the entry hall is strewn with rubble. There's puddles of muddy rainwater that pool over the floor, and starling nests that in the eaves of the arches, little bird nests. There's a large banquet table bearing 8 soldiers' backpacks.
Huh.
Do you continue on?
Yeah, this is weird. I don't like this.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since you guys have been in. So where are you headed? Are you headed up the stairs to the left, or are you like gonna start looking around?
Jin wants to look around first, because we just saw someone with the soldier-like look bearing the crest of a long disbanded group.
Yep,
Jin is
that's
gonna
fair.
look for other clues.
That's very fair. Okay, so well, I'll just read you descriptions of H3, H4, and H5, and as I read them, just tell me if you want to continue on up. All right, so all right, so H3, which looks to be Galio's study. The walls are lined with bookshelves housing dozens of musty scrolls and journals taken from the library that you guys have already been in on the second floor. Some of this stuff looks familiar. It looks like there has been countless hours spent here. There's like scuff marks on the floor in a like walking pattern almost, yeah. It's been well used. This looks like a study for Galio. H4 is what looks to be a kitchen. The tower's kitchen remains unused and is covered in a layer of masonry, dust, and rubble. The chimney over the hearth ascends for half of the height of the tower before opening into the breached third floor. So, and the H5... oh, okay. I would like for you, in H5, I would like for you to roll me an investigation check.
What is that noise?
I think that's Twitch's phone dinging.
Ah, okay.
My worst, or one of my worst ones.
Good.
Along with religion and arcana.
Alright, thank you. I'm making notes of that.
Oh, cool.
Alright, that's why it doesn't matter whether they're good or not.
I'm lucky.
Alright, so, yeah, you start looking around this room, and you kind of get the sense pretty quickly that it's probably a lower end class person's room, maybe a servant's quarter or something like that. And as you're looking around, you see what looks like bones that have been buried underneath a pile of rubble. It's a small, it's a very small set of bones, maybe a total height of like 12, 14 inches, if you had to guess.
Does this look like a small
Humanoid.
race or
Humanoid.
a
Yeah.
child?
No, it looks. Well, roll me a medicine check, Alen.
Kiva is currently in the H1 ritual casting detect magic.
2.
Okay. Alen, you're fairly certain that they are bones, but you're not entirely certain. They could also be rubble.
Can with the 15 investigation check, do I know
Actually, it was a
anything
3.
Yeah.
specific about these bones?
Not with the investigation. You can roll a medicine check if you'd like.
Okay. Bad.
Great. You also are uncertain if they are bones or rubble. In fact, the more you look at it, the more it looks like old stones.
Oh my God.
I feel like I should be able to tell they're bones, but I don't know what kind of bones. Maybe they're actually
You looked at them, you're like, wow, those really look like little tiny bones. Oh no, it's rubble. It's fine.
Am I with them?
It might
Yeah,
be
everyone,
edible.
I assume that everyone is with with everyone who's
Going
searching
together.
around. Yeah.
I know how to look at things. I don't know anatomy.
don't-
Maybe it's a dog.
Yeah. Oh, is that high enough? Is it high enough?
That's the
Oh,
question, isn't it?
right at it. So, Twitch.
Finally, someone with a brain.
Yeah, that's that +5 right there. All right, Twitch, you look at these bones and you do recognize them as humanoid bones. And with your background in the Feywild, you would also believe that they are not only Fey in origin, but probably fairy.
Mm. And okay, so why would fairy bones be here?
So-
Maybe I'll just ask that out loud. What are fairy bones doing here?
Oh, that makes sense why you'd recognize them. I have no idea.
The dice
Well,
never
wasn't
lie.
wasn't the tower used to like hold things from other dimensions?
So
Yeah,
just for clarity, I did start by describing this room as a lower class person's house, probably a servant's quarter.
Oh yeah, that's really weird then.
Yeah,
Which one are we in?
H5.
Oh. E. Okay, so I asked that out loud. What are fairy bones doing here?
Yeah.
And we all go, oh.
Maybe the prior lord of the tower had fairy friends like we do.
I don't think so.
And they died here? I don't know if I let my friends die.
Maybe they tried to escape, and this
I'm
is what
I
happened
mean,
when the
Layla
tower fell.
in the past. Maybe it was from the original time when everyone was dying.
While that's going
Jin
on, you guys
doesn't
are.
know. Jin
Kiva,
doesn't know bones.
Kiva, by this time, you finished casting Detect Magic in H1, right? You're muted. I'm assuming yes? Oh, he
think
said
so.
he'd be right back. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. He said he'd be right back. So yeah, continue your deal. Sorry. So, yeah. It's weird that there are fairy bones in that room. No one? Alright.
Bad
Well,
feeling
We
about
don't know
them.
what to do with this information.
Filing that away. Let's hope we don't come across any weird other bone body situations.
I'm gonna look for signs of like a struggle.
Do you-
Like
Okay.
were they breaking out, scratches on the walls? Was this a prison?
So,
Were they eating? Oh, like are there teeth marks on the freaking bones? Like an anthropologist would check out.
yeah, there are not teeth marks on the bone. And the room itself is mostly rubble. It has been caved in a long time ago, most likely based on the state of the bones. The person or creature or whatever was crushed by this cave-in.
The bones were crushed by the cave-in. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's at least explainable.
Is there evidence of something beyond this room?
What do you mean by that?
Perhaps. I don't know. Like, like
Jin
it,
grasping at straws.
is it this isn't the side of where the tower has a massive gap, right? Is it that area?
It is that same
Or-
side.
Okay, never mind.
It's part of that area that has the fissure.
Okay, Never mind.
Okay.
I was looking at the map, and the way it was situated, I wasn't sure. So, whoever this was probably died when the tower first took the damage that made the giant hole in the wall. Mystery solved.
Does
Let's
anyone
hope we don't find more bodies.
take the bones with them, or are you guys leaving them there?
Oh God,
Why
no.
would you take the bones?
I'm
We
just
can
asking.
bury them later.
It's only like 12 inches of bones, so it's not a whole lot. That's
Okay.
why I was curious if anyone
I'll
was taking
take
them.
some bones.
No desire to carry bones or bone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did I get? No one's taking them.
Jin is planning on telling Kiva, who probably would want to bury this
Yeah.
long dead fairy.
Okay.
But Jin's not taking them.
Okay. Alen.
Sounds like Alen is.
Oh, Alen, you're taking them?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? What could go wrong? All right.
In the absence of Dre's, Alin will be the body hoarder.
There we go. And we've learned the next in line, Dre's. We're getting to you soon, Dre's, I promise. All right, so Kiva.
Oh, you're good. I'm relaxing.
Okay, cool. All right, Kiva. So by this time, you finally finished casting Detect Magic, and yeah, you see some stuff. As you look around, nothing on the first floor really shines out. As you look up, you can see a incredibly bright white, large egg shape, sort of almost white color permeating all the way. It looks like maybe 120 feet up through the walls and everything, and you can see it just like pulsing up towards, probably at the top of the tower.
You're
That's a
seeing
problem.
this, right?
Yes.
No, only
So
Kiva is
that's
seeing
Kiva
this.
with detect magic.
Oh.
Only Kiva is seeing this.
Okay.
So yeah, Kiva, you see that, and I believe the which one is? God, I looked this up earlier and I just do not remember.
Just based on what you described previously, it's probably conjuration.
I think so.
That's the one with
Teleportation.
travel and teleportation.
Yeah, it's conjuration. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, you see, it's like bright white, just pulsing like a sun up there, through the walls even.
Which,
It is.
oddly enough, that's probably the school that, other than transmutation, Kiva is most familiar with.
Right.
She
Yeah.
likes to summon things.
Yes, she does. So you see that. You also see six. Let me look at the map. Let me make sure. Four. You also see four large hulking blue sort of colored blobs on the floor above you. And you've seen this shape before. You kind of remember. It looks like the statues that you've seen in the library.
Oh,
Other than that, there is another large, very strong pulsing magic of abjuration on. It looks like maybe somewhere between the second and fourth floor, around the edges, the south,
I'm just getting
the
like
south side.
multiple layers
Yeah.
here. as
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a damn rainbow in this house.
Yikes.
And right through the higher you go.
Yeah. Yep. Basically.
Okay.
And as you see that, Len and Jen come out holding bones.
They found a dead fairy.
He was sitting there in the middle of H1, like staring up at the roof.
He was just like,
There's a lot of magic up there.
I mean,
Like,
there was.
she gives no sign of having heard you mention fairy bones at all.
I mean, didn't we check for that when we first came into the tower? There's that whole thing where whenever one of us goes up, we forget and turn back.
Yep, that's probably the abjuration effect up there.
You see more things?
Yeah.
don't know if I like that or not.
I don't like that.
Well, let's go check it out. And start sorts of stairs.
Okay, you head up to the second floor.
Cautiously
Kiva, do you
looking ahead.
did sorry, and I missed it. Did anyone secondary mention to Kiva again the fairy bones?
I don't think so.
Okay.
She heard.
Yeah, she heard it. She just was preoccupied, so just curious. All right, so you head up to the second floor, and this floor is very familiar too. This is the library where you looked at all the books. There was a large table kind of in between, like right at H6. The large statues of a peasant girl with like making a hush noise, hush symbol, finger up to her lips, and I believe you can roll me religion checks again if you'd like, and anyone who rolls above a 10, I will just tell you what you would know.
I'm trying to remember. Did these show an RF?
I'm angry.
Yeah, you are. Did these show what?
That
Did
is the
these
most
show an RF
pointless
magic
snack.
last time we were here?
Sorry, one more time, Kiva.
Did the statues show an aura of magic the last time we were here?
Yeah.
Okay. Just don't remember if that was the case or not.
I don't remember if you cast detect magic last time you were here.
She did.
She did.
For
Okay.
sure, because
Pretty sure we would have.
we
Then-
investigated the board. up on
Then-
the third floor, so.
Then yes, they would have. They would have. And I think from where you were at, you would have seen them on the back of the statues.
Okay.
More clearly, since they're not muddled through a wall.
Okay.
So yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes, right, Kiva?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So as you
Yeah.
make your way up to the second floor, just like I described, you see those statues, and Kiva, you see what looks like a broken rune on each one of the statues.
Yep. 10
Um,
minutes.
Yeah, you see what looks like a broken rune that was probably inscribed, still bearing some magical resemblance, kind of permeating through the back of the statue, like from the back to the front.
Broken how? As in the statue itself is physically broken?
As in
or-
the rune itself is broken.
Okay.
Though the magic still seems to be viable, the rune itself is not activated, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does it look like something if I were to cast Mending on the statue?
It's more of if you were to complete the rune.
Is it like carved into the statue or just etched on?
It's
or...
like etched on.
Okay.
It's like think of someone inscribed
That's what
a
I'm asking.
spell.
How would she complete the rune?
You'd have to basically. So they inscribed it, etched it into the back
Okay.
of the statue itself. It's like a small
Yeah.
symbol in the back of it, but
Yeah.
part of it has been like scrubbed off, sort of deal.
Okay.
And since
So you'd
you're
have to re-etch it in order to complete it.
yeah, you'd have to re-etch it in order to complete it. But you absolutely could complete it. You specifically could complete it.
Okay.
That's really all there is in this floor. It's all books and statues and more books and more books. And on the far end is the where's my H7? On the far end are the scaffolds, which shoot up past up into the sky, higher.
Place to store books.
Yeah, it's not really a great place. Do you guys continue heading up?
There must be some sort of magical effect preserving the books, despite the exposure to the elements.
Right. They're just out of the rain. It's fine. Don't think too hard on it. All right, so you guys head up further. Okay. Up to the collapsed rooms where you can see that this floor is almost entirely collapsed in on itself. Rubble blocks your path past H8, the actual marker on there. You cannot move past that into the hallway that you expect to find. You see a small window between the wall of and H9. So between the stairs and between H9, there's a small window that someone could probably maybe squeeze through, but it looks difficult to pass through. And Kiva, with your detect magic on, you see a very bright and very active spell of abjuration around that window.
Around the windows specifically?
Mm-hmm.
Not the floor itself.
Not the floor, the window, and into that room as well. Like that, something about that room has been protected.
Okay, so we're not experiencing that effect that we previously did?
Correct. You guys only experienced that actually on the top floor.
Oh, that was only the top floor. Okay.
Oh yeah, where we like forgot what we were doing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And again, to the distance, the H7, that's the scaffolding.
Right. Yeah. This window that's not a new effect either. That would have been there the last time too.
Correct.
Okay.
And I probably just didn't describe it in detail because we were doing other stuff.
I don't remember if I attempted to dispel that. I know I attempted to dispel the.
You certainly
Forgetting
did.
about that.
Yeah, you certainly did try to dispel that.
It didn't
So,
go great.
Kiva, to be clear, it's the same magic that you experienced on the 4th floor previously.
Okay. So it's the same sort of ward.
It's most
Just more
likely it's the same thing.
Okay.
And
cool. All
you
right.
would notice this time that there is none of that on the 4th floor because it's different magic now.
Aha. Okay. Interesting.
Curious.
All right.
And I believe actually, as you're looking around, because Dre's, you'll have to correct me here. Dre's, you brought Galio down to this floor, right?
I would have brought him down all the way to the first floor, where, like, originally, like, whenever I was tied him up and brought him down, I intended to go all the way down.
Well, shit, I misheard that.
But it's okay.
Okay.
So we would have gone there.
Where's that?
Yeah, you guys would.
have made it all the way down.
Yeah, I didn't think you would have made it all the way down, but that's fine. Well, let's just say you made it to the 3rd floor because I don't know why. Because
Like,
they've already
originally
passed.
I thought Kelton
yeah.
was clearing all the rubble out, so I'm wondering what stopped him.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff not a lot of stuff, but you told him to clear the rubble in the stairway.
I was like trying to. Well, that's true.
So that's what he did.
I thought the intent was just to clear out the entire place, but that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, so because of my miss there, I've already described the rooms. There was no Galio in the other rooms. I'm not going back on that. So in H8, not only do you find the blockage, you also find a bound Galio who, as you guys are looking around, finally notices you, and get me out of here! Get me out of here! Your friend went up to the 4th floor and he hasn't come back yet. I don't know what's going on, but you gotta get me out of here. I need to go up there.
Small correction.
Yeah.
I got Kelton to bring him up with me to the top floor.
Oh, perfect. Okay, even better then. That makes perfect sense. So that
Because
makes.
when we got up there, that's when the ghost came at me.
Okay, well, that didn't happen then. So yeah. Okay, you're good.
Oh god.
I
This
just
is
had
gonna
the
be.
weirdest
This is
day
gonna
here.
be. This is gonna be awesome. You guys hear? You guys hear from above you? Help! Anyone!
Oh boy.
Oh god, what now?
Looking around, do I see anything weird?
Do we recognize the voice?
You definitely recognize the voice. It's Galio.
He was immediately heading upstairs. If
Yeah.
she hears somebody shouting for help.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm also
Don't come along!
All right, Alen and
on,
Kiva
idiot.
charge upstairs on the fourth floor, and I'm gonna switch back to the other image now because it's more like this other one. On the 4th floor, as you make your way up, you see standing in front of you. Where is my? Oh, I don't have. This is a different map, so I don't have those descriptions in front of me. So this is a base description. I'll have to get you another one once it actually gets fixed. So as you make your way up, and make your way
Shit,
out of the
what if-
stairs, you see Dre's hunched over the table on the far side of the room, feverishly writing into a small notebook, looking back at the large egg-shaped, blazing Kiva. Since you got detect magic, it's absolutely blindingly bright, with conjuration magic, and you can see Galio on the floor. Dre's, what sort of school is the arcane lock spell? Is that abjuration? I think it is.
I think so. Hold on, I can tell you. Well, he might be able. Oh, you know what? Can you type it in? It might show up.
It should.
Arcane lock
If you give me.
would be transmutation, or
Is it?
it's either transmutation or abjuration. Might be abjuration.
Yeah, I can tell you in just a few seconds.
I'll tell you. Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Ha! Ha ha! Got it. Okay, so yeah, you see a small bit of abjuration magic around the knots that are holding Galio, his feet and hands together. You see Dre's along the back table, feverishly writing into a small notebook, looking back at this large beacon, egg-shaped thing in the middle of the room, and then looking back and writing more notes, completely ignoring the fact that you guys are here. And in the room around you, as you look around, you see what Dre saw as well. Two horrendous-looking creatures with a head, and I'm going to say one has 5 arms, another one has 6 arms. They do not look like they're from this realm.
Okay.
Ooh, can I try and detect what they are? Do I know what they are? Identify?
I'm actually going to say no, because they're not from your realm either.
Oh.
So detect magic. I'm picking up obviously the big giant egg thing in the middle of the room,
Oh, yeah.
which is radiating intense conjuration magic.
Uh-huh.
I'm picking up abjuration off of the arcane lock on Galio.
Correct.
Am I picking up anything off of Dre's
Nope.
or the guys the trapped figures?
No. That is the only magic that you see.
There's no magical effect around Dre's?
There's no magical effect around Dre's.
So Dre's is just normal possessed.
And Jin would have followed when
Yep.
Alen and
And I
Kiva
imagine
didn't stop.
Twitch came up with him.
Yeah.
With Jen.
Yeah, Twitch is fine being last.
Yeah.
Drace, what the fuck are you doing?
There's a moment of pause where he's writing and he looks up. He hears it. He finishes writing, and then he slowly turns around and looks at you for a moment. And I'm gonna give it to you in a second, Drace. But he looks at you. Friends, so glad you could join me. Welcome. Hi. Welcome back.
We know Dre's pretty well at this point.
That's not
Is
how
this
he
weird?
agreed.
That is not at all how Dre's would greet you.
Insight check.
No, you don't even need to. You are almost 100% certain that this is not Dre's.
Yeah, Drace wouldn't say that. So who the hell are you? And why do you look like Drace?
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to need to have a quick call with Dre's, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so I love that I can do this with you because I know you won't metagame. So, you have been possessed by Thalavar. He is all hell-bent on getting into the planar beacon that he is fixed with the help of Galio's body. You don't know any of this. This is you, and you cannot relay this to them. But you are, you basically you're gonna act as if you know them, but you are someone completely different, right? So
Alright.
your whole goal in this is to try to convince them that that you are Dre's, and that you know them and they know you, and there's no reason to be suspicious, that sort of deal. Um,
Alright, does this entity have like the knowledge, my knowledge?
no, he does not.
Okay.
Um,
So he doesn't know I'm a necromancer. Well, I mean, he
He-
probably assumes that.
yeah, he did. Well, he wouldn't know anything about you. Basically, he is his own entity, and he's taken over
Mhm.
your body. That's all that's happened.
Okay.
So his whole goal is to get anyone he can to go into this beacon to bring creatures back for him. That's what you
Okay.
can, that you can tell them that. That is what you can tell them if they start asking questions. But other than that, you don't say anything. And if they try to attack them, you use what is that? Horrifying visage. If they do anything that would either scare you or make you feel protective or make you want to like attack them, anything that makes you feel that way, horrifying visage. And then
Okay. So just let you know. How should I let you know? Should I just
say
it
it.
or
Yeah,
what?
just say it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that should be good. Other than
Alright,
that,
so
yeah. Other than that, you don't know anything about the ghost, and the ghost doesn't know anything about you.
okay, so basically, I want them to go inside the egg. You said.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So it's when they ask questions, it's a beacon to the ethereal realm, where you have been, where you are trying to. Actually, don't even tell them that. Let's just be super vague about this. You're working on fixing the beacon behind you. That's what I want you to tell them.
Okay.
That's what I want you. We're just keeping this nice and easy. Hopefully, you can get back to your body in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's your whole goal in this is to try to convince them that you are Dre's without knowing
Okay.
anything about Dre's.
He's okay. That's a little. I'm not an actor.
I know, right? I know. Good luck.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
if I fail.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all a game. All right. I'll see you in a second.
All right.
That's something
He's
we
a
can
tea
do.
blank.
Alrighty.
He's playing a resistance.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. So we're back.
Real spear.
All right. So
Yeah.
Dre's
That seems
Dre's is
good,
his
alright.
Dre's is going to be acting as his own person in this.
Okay.
So
Also, Jen's starting to move closer.
okay. Well, before you do that, the Dre's did just say what I said. You guys are very suspicious of him. It doesn't seem like Dre's. Is there anything else
Jen
you
isn't
say or
close.
do before you start moving?
Jen is just gonna look concerned and confused. Jen isn't like acting threatening. But Jen is like, alright, something's going on here. I don't think you're Dre's. We don't have to have a whole thing about this. But let's just be honest with each other. Weird shit's been happening in this tower for months. Can we just talk about it? Please? I'm tired.
I mean, just look at this wonderful space. It's been cleared out. I mean, these beautiful creatures over here.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we're just trying to fix what I've been trying to do for so long to fix this beacon.
Cool. Could you come out of our friend? I'm guessing you're the ghost everyone's been screaming about. I mean, we've helped another ghost. Maybe we can help you. But can you please stop possessing our teammate
Talking
there?
about what
I mean,
possession? Like
Uh,
it's me.
Jen turns to look at the tied up Galio.
Well,
You've
he was
been-
acting. He's been acting strange. You've known this.
Yes, he's had many blackouts, almost like he's been possessed.
Well, I
Sorry,
mean,
it's not
is
like
that not a good
ghosts.
reason to tie him up?
And now you're acting weird.
I mean, what's weird?
Well, created us a way that was very Andres-like, for starters.
Also, you've never mentioned anything at all to the rest of us about this beacon or whatever these things are. Just
Actually-
wondering what
actually-
creatures-
As the DM, I have to correct that. He actually has, because he had the journal of Thalavar for a moment and looked through some of that and read about the beacon and told you guys about that.
He didn't talk
One,
about fixing it.
he did,
himself.
actually.
He did?
He actually did tell you that.
To be fair, I've been doing Dre's has been doing everything he can to restore this tower. So
Very
fixing
true.
a beacon is within that restoring a tower.
What's it do then? I know you. The creatures are a part of it. Yes, very pretty.
Well, I mean, that's what we're trying to find out, isn't it? I mean, all I know is that right here in this center is that it does something. I haven't figured it out yet.
How did those get there? 'Cause I don't think they were there last time.
I'll admit, I'm not sure. The Galio here is just like I came here. You know, we've only been here for what, a day? Like
Not
it's
even.
not even a day. So a lot of this is what I came here. Y'all flew off. My old ass was not going to go that far. I didn't know where y'all went, so I started working.
Galia, what's
Project
going
that you
on?
haven't mentioned in weeks.
Do what?
I'm not entirely sure. I just know that he tied me up. I don't really remember a whole lot before that.
How
I
is
remember
Galileo
going-
still awake?
I remember going to sleep. Days ago, apparently, is what Dre's told me.
Yes, but he was acting strange, so I tied him up. I mean, look at this over here. I had him carry it. This thing, carry it up.
Whoa, red flag. This thing?
This thing?
It's dwarf.
Yeah, you're not Dre's.
I'm
So
a
how
dwarf,
about
huh?
we just start over? Hi, I'm Jen. Who the fuck are you?
Okay, Gabe. Now,
No, that's fair. Yeah, go for it. Any?
horrifying visage.
Yep.
Jen, okay.
All right, I
Jen
need.
is playing with their necklace, by the way, while they're talking. I'm just.
that's
Just
fine.
pretty
I need for all of you to make me a save as Dre's uses horrifying visage on you, and his
Okay.
his
Is that
face.
the same?
I need to find it.
Okay.
Where
I knew
is this
y'all
thing?
figured that part out, but at the same time, I felt that was the only way to explain it.
That, I mean, that's fair.
Wisdom save, isn't it?
I think so, but I'm trying to.
Horrifying visage From?
It's coming from Dre's. Well, it looks like it's coming from Dre's. It is a.
Okay, I know what it is.
Yeah, it is a wisdom. All right, so it is a wisdom saving throw. Dre's, what is your spellcasting modifier?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh,
Wisdom save.
+3.
at least
plus-
you're a
plus
half
three.
elf in lore.
All right, cool. So it's a DC 13 wisdom save. If you roll below that,
Are
you
you
are
kidding me?
you are feared.
Doesn't that
Wait.
also like add to your age?
You said wisdom save? Wisdom save? you
Wisdom
said it was?
save. Yep.
Okay, hold on. I'm checking. Yeah, I have advantage because it's charmed, right?
I think frightened is different than
Right,
charmed.
it's different from charmed.
Okay.
Unless the effect specifically says charmed, it's not
No,
the same thing.
Yeah, it's not. It's frightened. It's the
Another
It's,
20, so I'm like really not scared.
oh my god. Yeah, you're like,
Okay.
screw you!
So can I do a reaction as this all is happening?
I do
maybe.
have to ask one thing real quick,
Yeah.
Gabe. Kalishtar normally have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Ah, well
Is that
then.
something Kiva has at this point, or is that still?
So Kiva, I'm going to give you the option. You can have advantage, but you will have to make a wisdom saving throw separate from this.
Sorry if I went too soon, but at the same time, I don't think I was getting them into that egg.
No, I don't. I don't think you were. I don't think you ever were.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the
I
way
think-
that.
Not with
that
that opening.
yeah, I don't think the way it started out. I don't think there was any way that it was gonna.
Getting us into the
Yeah, I think she's gonna take that. I think I'm gonna take that advantage.
Okay. All right. You
Into
can
This
roll
was,
it.
this was the advantage roll for the frightening.
Okay. Please don't roll a 1.
Kidding me?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh no.
Don't roll 1-1.
All right, Kiva.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well.
Runs into a low-hanging beam.
No.
All right, and this will be the wisdom save, the separate wisdom save.
Roll higher.
Yep.
Really? Really? Okay, cool, fine.
Well, at least you're a half elf in lore, so the aging effect won't be that bad.
Oh gosh.
I don't think it's that she's worried about.
All right.
Yeah,
So you
but
do
I
you
think
do
silver
save
linings.
you do save the. Wait. Hang on.
No,
Which-
no. The first roll was the advantage roll for the frightened effect.
Okay. Ignore what I sent you then.
I seem to have
That's what I
stolen
was
all
thinking,
of your
okay.
luck.
Okay. Yep. That is what's gonna happen if you eventually fail. So.
Okay.
All right, so you do fail your frightened, and you had advantage, so you didn't fail by more than 5. Is anyone failed by more than 5?
Pretty
No.
sure I did.
It was
Right
was
at
13.
5, you rolled an 8.
Right at 5. Oh man, lucky for you, you're an elf.
Yeah.
Twitch, roll me a 1d4.
Four.
Max. Twitch, you also age by 40 years.
Oh.
You're an elf. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good thing.
Yeah, you just gained a crap ton of wisdom.
Okay,
so
wait.
so
So how do I do that?
you just change your
add it to your
yeah,
age.
just change your description age.
Oh man, we were talking about my age earlier, and I thought it was 140. It was 240.
That sounds more
And
accurate.
now I'm 280.
180 now.
Oh man, guys,
283 to be exact.
you guys
know
better
the-
hope she doesn't turn into a dragon again, because I got her size wrong.
Oh no.
Okay, so here's what happens. You guys kind of like start backing Dre's into a corner, and Dre's realizes what's going on, and all of a sudden his face just extends out, and you see this white visage just exude from his face.
Jen.
And you all, everyone who rolled above a 12 is just like, knew it. Kiva's like, oh god! And
what about me?
You rolled a nat 20.
you rolled an at 20, you saved.
Gabe,
Yeah.
so with toying with that necklace, I'm probably gonna do something very ill-advised, but can I have a reaction to this happening?
Can I finish my description first?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
In case it
Kiva-
impacted the following description. was
yes.
why I was
So
asking.
Kiva and Twitch, the two of you are frightened. You must make as much action away from Dre's as possible until you either save or you
Is
Get
that
out
what
of
the
sight.
horrifying visage ability says, that we have to move away?
that's what the frightened says.
That's not normal frightened condition.
Oh, hang on.
Normal frightened condition, we
You
just
can't move.
intentionally
Oh,
move
okay,
closer.
okay. Yeah,
And we have
that is.
disadvantage as long as the source of the fear is in our line of sight.
Okay. Yeah, so I misread that. So yeah, you just cannot move any closer to Dre's whatsoever. You're
Okay.
like either I'm gonna give you the option of being either frozen in fear, wanting to attack him, or running in fear. I'm gonna give you those three options, so you guys can
Frozen in
choose
fear.
which you would like.
Frozen.
Okay. Kiva.
Probably more of the frozen, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Let
All
it
right.
go, let it
So,
go.
as Dre's face, you all see Twitch's body kind of like momentarily age. She looks, she grows wrinkles, and her face kind of elongates and shrinks down as
He's
she ages.
An
It looks
elf.
like she ages hundreds of years in an instant, and then she back up to where she was, elven heritage, and she looks
little bit.
a little older than what she was a moment ago.
It's visibly hard to tell. It's just minor little details.
Yeah, yeah. She has a single crow claw next to her eye.
Crow claw.
Yeah, she's got like a single wrinkle.
So,
It's almost more terrifying.
All right, so as soon as that happens, a white form expels from Dre's and shoots into this beacon and disappears. Now you can have your reaction.
Well,
okay,
that- oh no.
Jen is going to scream out, "If you don't get back here and talk to us, I will burn your book, and you won't be able to get it back."
There is no response.
Cool.
To be clear, Twitch and Kiva are frightened of the ghost itself, right?
To be clear,
Yeah.
Kiva and Twitch are frightened of Dre's.
Oh, okay, all right.
The way it is worded in this is it's very clear that the thing that is doing it is what you're afraid of, if that makes sense. So because it was Dre's doing it, you're afraid of Dre's.
It was a book, right? Or was this thing controlling Dre's drawing on the ground?
He was writing in a book.
Cool.
Dre's, you are back to yourself again. You have no memory of
Oh.
what just happened, and you are on the top floor next to the beacon, so facing all of your friends with Galio tied up, going, "Get me out of here!"
Jen is gonna grab the book.
You have to move past Dre's, so I'm gonna let Dre's go first.
Like I said, what are y'all doing here? When did y'all get here? What happened to Twitch? What happened? You're back to normal?
Twitch is not responding. She's terrified that you're
Jen
talking to
doesn't.
her.
Jen goes for the book.
Yeah, Twitch and Kiva are just staring at you like,
So what happens if I walk towards Twitch?
No, don't come near me.
"Do you run, Twitch?"
Yeah.
Okay, Twitch
You
Twitch
are-
runs downstairs.
You were possessed.
Me? No, that doesn't happen to me.
Well, it did. And Jen is going to say, "Should we burn this? I threatened to burn it, and if I don't burn it, that kind of sets a precedent." So I feel like
No. Burning it with like first. Why would you? No, burning not a good idea. Like we don't know what any of this stuff. Wait, what is this? No, wait, those creatures. What the fuck? Okay.
Exactly.
Hold on. But what if the only way to shut this thing down is in here?
So we need to head out of the tower now before another one of us gets possessed, and then if nothing is in here, we burn it. Great.
Might want to make a copy of it. But okay.
Let's all go. Somebody pick up Galio before he has like a heart attack.
Oh, did Galio have to make the save?
Oh, I didn't. Oh God. Galio also fails by 5.
Oh no.
Looks over to Galio, he's suddenly like
Yeah, he has been screaming, "Get me out of here!" But he's been screaming that for a different reason. Let's see, how old does he get? Oh God. So Galio, who's already probably close to 50-ish, ages significantly. Being a human, you see his hair grow white, and his eyes wrinkle. His whole skin, like what Twitch did, just wrinkles, but it doesn't snap back. He is an old man, and
Oh boy.
he looks frail and weakly.
Drains, you were possessed, and the ghost did that. So there's your proof.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody grab him. Not you, Drays. He might just die. Oh, the other two are screaming too. That means only me and Elaine. Neither one of us are good at carrying people. Elaine, help me carry Galio.
Yeah, Galio's freaking out. He's just like, hey, get me out of here! Get me out of here! Oh god!
Elaine, a minute. You're fine.
Yeah,
Well,
let's do our best.
somewhat fine.
Twitch is already gone. Kiva, you are still kind of frozen in fear a little bit.
Yep.
I'm gonna say
Kind of
is
staring wide-eyed at Dre's.
yeah, Dre's. What are you doing right now?
Trying to just get the I'm like just standing still for a moment, trying to get myself like, okay, I walked up here. What did I walk up here for? Hey, Kiva, like,
He's having that.
what do you see? And I start walking towards Kiva.
Kiva like takes a step back and is like shaking her head. No, do not come any closer to me.
What is wrong with y'all?
You were possessed! A ghost flew out of your face!
Dre's, the last thing you remember is seeing a white figure rushing towards you.
Okay.
You do remember everything that happened prior to being possessed, including the image of that creature coming towards you.
All right. Yeah, but okay. Now that I'm sitting there thinking about it, it's like, okay, maybe you were right. But isn't that so cool?
Yes, the thing that possessed you, though, almost has Galio dead, so let's leave. Before it comes back.
What are we? We gotta do something about this. What?
We
Like,
can! After we assess.
Let's go.
And most of
Kelton,
our party
it's
stops
Galio.
being scared. Okay, that works. Yes, you do it.
All right, Kelton grabs Galio, just like starts walking with him.
I'll unlock you once we get out of this tower.
I imagine Kiva like has to back away from the staircase as Dre's heads over to the staircase.
Is there any way to, Dre, this is your spell. Is there any way to turn this off?
I don't have this spell. I don't know what you're talking about.
But you used it.
But it wasn't my spell.
It was the ghost. It was the ghost's face, so I don't think Dre's has control over it.
That would make sense.
I feel like the ghost is going to become the next, like, scapegoat for all of us.
It was the ghost.
Yeah.
It was the tower ghost.
Twitch, since you started running, by this time you've made your way all the way to the bottom floor. Go ahead and make me another saving throw. Kiva, you don't get to do it yet because you're still in line of sight of him.
Is that, it was wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yeah, still. Well, oh, yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah. Cool. You like get to the bottom. You're like, whoa, that was Dre's, wasn't it?
What was that? And I'm staying at the bottom.
You stay at the bottom. All right. So what are you guys doing up at the top then?
Going down.
Okay. Kiva, how close do you get to one of the cages? Since you're backing away from
I
Dre's.
might back up right to one, not even realizing it.
Okay, roll me a percentile. I'm not gonna throw you to the wolves necessarily, but I'll give them a chance.
Ooh.
Yikes. Yeah, Kiva, you back up almost directly into one of the cages. Oh, wow. You are so flippin' lucky. What's your AC? I'm assuming it's below 11. I rolled 4 times.
My AC is 12.
Okay. Yeah, you back up immediately into the back up and hit the cage and jarring the cage, and you hear this and you immediately rush towards the stairs, being completely scared. This creature misses you with all of its limbs just through the cage, just.
If Dre's is next to the stairs, that's not where she runs.
Oh no, it's not. It's where do you run?
She'd probably run towards the center of the room, away from all the cages.
Oh god. Oh god.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Do you touch the glowing egg? Would you end up touching it?
She saw how bright that thing was glowing. She's probably not going to intentionally touch it. No.
Okay. Okay. Roll
for tripping.
Yeah, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
And if we hear that, Jin would turn around.
I have to
because
say,
that's a very loud
I
noise.
really love all of your low rolls. Yeah, you rush forward and you're like, oh, God, nope, not touching it. And look around and, whew. Since you looked away from Dre's for a moment, go ahead and roll me another.
Because
Roll.
she's supernaturally terrified of Dre's and just got attacked by some unearthly.
Well, since you looked away from Dre's, since you finally got a chance to break eye contact with Dre's, roll another wisdom saving throw. All right. Woo! Yeah, no longer feared. All right, so everyone's good, except for Galio, who is freaking the hell out.
Kiva, are you okay?
I think so. That was something else.
Kiva's like, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm fine, guys.
Alright, are you still terrified of Dre's?
No, I think that's worn off now.
Cool, let's leave before the ghost comes back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She will very quickly move away from the egg that the ghost went into just a moment ago.
Yeah, Kiva, you automatically save as you all see the ghost attempt to take possession of Kiva with your ring of mind shielding. It is unable to do that to you.
Okay, cool.
If you all would see it, it would
alarming.
fail and it would immediately disappear back into that egg.
Out now, and Jen starts hurrying down the stairs.
Does
What
the
was
ring
it?
react anyway when it...
Tell Kelton to move faster!
It actually you would feel it, Kiva, but you would turn around just in time to see it disappearing back into the egg. You wouldn't catch any sort of reaction.
Okay.
Your best guess is it was probably surprised by that.
Okay.
All right, so you guys head downstairs.
Out's a good idea. Let's go.
Okay. Just for simplicity's sake, I'll say you guys make it all the way down to the bottom floor where Twitch is chilling, waiting for you guys.
Twitch out, ghost tried possessing Kiva, out!
Wait, Twitch, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. So everyone's running down the stairs towards me.
Yep.
Yeah, Jen's yelling. Ghost just tried to possess Kiva. Out, go.
As
Jen
in,
is not a
wait, he was
straight
possessed or not possessed?
Not
Try?
possessed.
It's not, but it tried. So
Okay.
let's leave before it tries again on someone else.
Yeah, definitely leave it with everyone.
All right, you guys head out of the building, and where do you guys go?
We should probably tell the council to keep anyone else from going in there. Just a thought.
It's a good idea.
Is
What?
there a holy person that could come and cleanse this place? We need some sage and...
It's not that one.
No, we can't ruin the place like that.
You
Ruin?
want someone else to get possessed?
No, I want someone to banish the spirit.
No, I'm talking to Dre's.
Oh.
But I don't know if I want to risk. No, I'm not going to risk Kelton.
Drake's actual answer is maybe.
It's
Maybe.
apparently summoning creatures that are obviously hostile and tried to attack Kiva. So,
Just don't get close to it. To him.
Not gonna lie, the ghost of a long dead arcanist is probably someone most necromancers would like to have as an ally.
I mean, that'd be fine if it was open to talking, but it doesn't seem
But it's
open
not.
to talking.
It
Why
seems like
can't
it's
it
there.
Might be.
I think possessing Kelton is actually a great solution.
Holy shit. Wait.
Right, but what if Kelton gets hurt?
Kelton's dead,
Kelton is a
Dre.
construct. You had the option to make him, like, aware and everything, and you decided not to.
I still don't want the body to be hurt.
I don't
You could
think
remake him! You could
couldn't
body's
remake
hurt.
He was literally a pile of bones in an old crypt!
Not
I'm
without this one's
sorry.
blood.
Sorry to interject.
This
Ah! Still looking at Dre's. He did finally save. So he screams for a moment and he's like, "Oh Jesus! Oh God! Ugh!
This
Yeah,
one?
you probably don't
I-
want to scream too hard like that, Galio.
I'm sorry. Ugh. I'm sorry. This is there's a little much to take in. Why is my voice different?
Yo!
Yeah.
What happened to my? Oh no! What happened?
Take it easy.
Sorry
But-
to drop that.
Oh, he can't see his hands. He actually doesn't know yet.
So he didn't.
He's
So he didn't go
still-
back to normal after recovering from the.
No, it's a
Weird.
permanent. It's a permanent aging.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Over to Jen. It's like, no
Those
offense
four prime
intended.
lizards are not nice.
Nope.
I mean, you could have said my name. I am very offended.
Jen's blood. You find me another shapeshifter, we'll put Kelton there.
Go get mom.
Well, I don't. You're the one who apparently recognized what I am from your world. You go back there, you can have plenty.
It doesn't solve the problem now.
I still need to ask you about that sometime. I'm kinda
Okay,
curious.
so all things aside, how likely do we think it is that thing's going to come down and try to possess someone again?
Possibly very, and it knows where Galio lives.
No, that's not how that has worked. Anytime in the past experiences, when I stayed the night and Galileo left, it took me over. Remember whenever I was quote unquote sleepwalking?
Yes, but he fell asleep in his house multiple times and ended up right back.
Well, for
Right.
clarity, he told you he remembered going to sleep.
And he
And
said
he
once
said-
it was in his house.
Well, he said that's what he said. He remembered. He remembered
Yeah,
falling
it
asleep in
could've-
his house.
Could have continuously been traveling with him until the point of him falling asleep and
Yeah.
then taking the sleepwalking aspect.
Yep.
So anyone who
And from doing that again.
Yeah, the way I assume it works is whoever stays here was the one to be possessed.
So, council.
But if no one is there and it leaves, that's my question.
I don't know. I'm going to assume not right now. The theory Dre
Also,
supposed seems
what's to stop
possible.
it from possessing one of those things up there?
Those
The
things are
thing's being a cage.
He would have
be
probably
good.
already possessed it if it was worth being possessed. But to be fair, it might be his only option.
They are still locked up, though.
Yeah. What? When he was up there, when Kiva was up there, did he detecting magic? Did she notice it? Like, were the cages magically locked or were they regularly locked?
Oh, that's a good question. They they were magically locked. I'm sorry, Kiva. You would have seen that because I. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on that reading stuff. So yeah, you would have seen all the cages were magically locked.
Okay, that's a problem.
Yeah, the cages were magical.
Okay,
Cool.
I think we need to go back up there.
Council first. So
I
nobody
don't
else
know.
No,
Yes,
I'm agreeing with Jin here. We need to set up some kind of quarantine or something around this tower.
And we
Okay.
need to make a plan.
Let me
before we
paint.
go up.
Let me paint a scenario for you. We leave. He comes out, possesses one of those creatures. He magically unlocks the gate. If I go up there and arcane lock them myself, he can't unlock my arcane lock.
Don't think you should go up there alone.
But can he cast spells if he's not in a body? Because he's a ghost. Is that a thing?
It's-
Can ghosts manipulate the wave? Magic
I don't-
users in the body?
Don't know about that, but maybe releasing the spell he's already cast, maybe. I just think I should go up there to at least double lock those gates.
Kiva, how did it not affect you?
I think it was this. And she holds up her hand with the ring.
Okay. So first of all, whoever goes up should probably be wearing that.
That was my thought, yeah.
Second of all, whoever goes up there probably shouldn't have a normal human lifespan, or anything adjacent. Because we saw what happened to Galio, and Dre's, you're already old, no offense.
Okay, I think I'm the only one that can do this, though.
Right.
Looks over to Elen. Do you have arcane lock?
No.
Then yes, I am the only one that can do this.
Do you have enough spell slots to cast it? How many were up there?
Just
Oh
two.
crap, that's a second level, isn't it?
Also there's a
yeah.
material cost to arcane lock as well.
Yes, there is.
Which is gold dust worth 25. So 50 gold, and I've got 50 gold.
Okay. Sorry, I had muted you because of the alarm. Say that again, Twitch.
Oh, are there enough fairy bones that we could make another construct?
Yeah, it's a full
I
body.
like how you think.
Okay, here's an idea. Old fairy bone body, ghost possesses that. If we're not giving Kelton as a sacrifice.
Okay. That might work. That all hinges on whether or not this ghost is willing to possess a undead construct. If it even
I look
can,
over.
I don't know if it can. I'm not that familiar with ghosts.
I look over to Kiva. I say, Kiva, can I borrow that ring, please? The sooner, the better.
All right. You'll have to take some time to connect with it. It's not an instant thing.
I wasn't sure if it was or not. All right, well then, the sooner, the better. That's- I have my hand out.
Connecting, we should probably inform the council.
Yes, one of y'all stay with me, so in case something crazy happens.
I'll
and
do
the
that.
rest can go. Okay.
Dre's,
And I heard something about a fairy bone body. What?
Oh, we didn't tell you yet. Yeah,
What?
found fairy bones. I don't know.
Kiva?
Yeah,
Some
she
of the
did.
party were willing to touch the bones. Grace, you'll be very proud of them.
Yes, I like this idea. May I see them?
Alen?
Angel? Are we sharing the bones?
Sure. I don't care.
You're holding them.
Yeah, you're holding them. That's why we're asking.
Put my hands out.
He's just been walking around with his hands filled with bones.
Guys, I don't get it. Owen, do you hand Dre's the bones?
What? Of course I handed the bone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He looks mildly disturbed at the transfer of.
Uh,
I look over to Kiva. It's about to get worse. Or in my term, better.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah,
with
let's
the
get him
bones?
out of here.
No,
We
no,
should
no.
probably
This
bring in
is...
the marigold, actually.
I feel weak.
Oh,
Yeah.
You might not want to look in a mirror.
Why? What happened? What's wrong with
I don't
me?
know. I saw you just today, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
that was the ghost. You may not have long to live.
You don't.
What?
You don't look like a day past 80.
What? What are you talking about?
Eva gives Jen a look like, seriously?
To be fair, he did flip you guys a whole lot of shit when you guys first met him.
And Jen remembers all of it.
Yeah, he starts freaking out. You can see panic kind of dawning on his face. What do you mean 80? What? I'm too young to be 80. What are you talking about?
Listen to your voice first off.
Yeah.
And here I am without calm emotions.
All right. So Kiva, are you? You said you were taking him to Marigold.
No, Kiva's staying with Dre's.
Okay.
She said someone needs to take him to Marigold.
Oh, okay.
Look, Twitch might take him because she might be feeling like, her wrinkles need to be treated or something.
You might also want to go see Marigold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Twitch just looked over at Gallia and just like pats him on the back. Don't worry, she did this. Or it did the same to me. And he looks at you like, did what?
Yeah. We're basically the same person.
Yeah.
Um.
Okay, so Dre's and Kiva, you guys are going back up. I'm gonna bypass.
We
Dre-
gotta wait an hour, I think, right?
Well, for this, I'm gonna bypass that hour wait because Kiva already knows how it works and can explain exactly how it works to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we go up, I will cast Animate Dead on the fairy bones.
Okay.
So Kiva will hand over the ring. And while she is not attuned to the ring, she is going to start attuning to her Sunblade that she has not used yet.
Her what blade?
Her Sunblade.
Oh.
The
Okay.
one that she bought.
Oh, that's right.
In Neverwinter.
That's right. Okay, cool.
And has just been holding on to because she didn't have the attunement slots.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
I placed this. Oh, go ahead.
That's what I wanted to verify. Before you expend the spell slot, Dre's, you already know this isn't gonna work.
What, on the fairy?
Yeah, it only works on medium or small humanoids. This is a tiny creature.
Oh,
It was an actual
man.
like, pixie or sprite, not a fairy like the playable race.
Right.
Okay.
That's sad. There goes Kelton's shoulder pad.
If you guys have another way to like reanimate the dead or speak with the dead or something, maybe you could glean something else out of it. But as this spell is concerned, raw, it will not work for this.
Okay, well then I will go ahead and like if I have some kind of like cloth or something, I'll wrap them up and then place it in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna label it. Can I go ahead and like label it as a pixie skeleton? So I know it's not a regular size, or do you want a fairy skeleton?
I would say fairy skeleton. It's just a very small fairy skeleton.
Okay, I'll say small.
A
Okay.
tiny. Just do in parentheses or in quotes, tiny. fairy
Tiny fairy
skeleton.
skeleton.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry if I wasn't clear on that. I must not have said it correctly.
You said 12
Oh, you
inches. So we
right.
do.
You just forgot Animate Head specifically only works on medium or small.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
too.
I
That's why I
wasn't
wanted.
sure.
Also, actually, medium or small humanoid, so it wouldn't work anyways because fairies are fey.
Oh, that's well.
think that
I
should
said it
count.
was a humanoid bone structure. I did say that.
Oh.
But I did also say it was 12 inches.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
That's crazy. So fey creatures I can't reanimate.
As long as it has, so mechanically speaking, Dre's, as long as it has the humanoid tag, you can.
Where does it say about the small? Oh, it does say medium or something.
Yeah.
Use a pile of bones or corpse of a medium or small humanoid within range.
Yep.
I
So-
think tiny should
Yeah.
count.
I'd love to let you. I'd love to let you do that because
You can make that choice.
you know what?
You're the DM.
You know what? I really don't like the raw rules anyway, so I'm gonna let you do it.
Yeah, honestly, anything with
I think it's-
it's just
I
a
think-
skeleton. I would.
Yeah.
Not even
Yeah, I
homebrew,
can
it's
get
just
not
house
doing it
brewing.
huge.
Yeah, this is
It's
kind of
just
just
a small.
yeah. I would say that this isn't even yeah. I agree. This is not homebrew. This is just house rule. I think the raw rule for this is dumb. Just
You
flat
can
out.
animate the bones of a human-shaped thing.
I mean humanoids for sure, but I think you should be able to reanimate anything that's small, medium or smaller. I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah,
Okay,
why are
how-
very? Can you like just not hit them with the spell? I don't get that.
Okay, what you just said is an issue though still, because again, pixies, sprites, the tiny fairies are technically fey, not humanoids.
Right.
But the
But
structure.
I have already said that this is a humanoid skeletal
Okay.
structure.
All right. Okay.
That's why I'm being very clear about it. It's a 12-inch
Okay,
humanoid
alright.
skeletal structure.
Okay.
It looks to be fey in origin, and
Okay.
it looks to be a fairy.
Okay.
Maybe the fairy from ancient times were smaller.
Yeah, well, because like think of it this way, like part of me is a little bit concerned about that too. Sorry to be more into it, but like, what if it was a fey creature necromancer?
Huh?
Would he not be able to resurrect fey creature skeletons?
The logic doesn't line up.
I'm not going to answer that because we're not going to get into it. I think that's a question for a different DM in a different campaign.
Next character. trying to
Yeah,
be a fake.
that's next character span. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that. I don't.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I would say probably yes, but
Sorry.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, anyways,
Anyway.
so I will reanimate it.
okay. You reanimate it, and it does
goes
take
to
the.
sit on Kelton's shoulder.
Question.
Okay.
It's a reanimated skeleton. Does it have wings?
It does have little tiny bone-like wings.
I'm assuming it can't fly.
It
right? 'Cause
cannot
doesn't
fly.
have fabric.
Yeah. For clarity, it cannot fly.
Okay.
Insect foods. I don't think it have bones in them, so that's strange.
Sure they do.
They
This-
have,
this
they
one
have the
certainly
things
did.
That connect between the.
Yeah, this one certainly did.
Okay. Well, maybe it had other wings. I don't know.
Yeah.
Regardless,
I love
DM
D&D
rules,
rules.
it worked.
Yeah, I love D&D rules. All right, let's move on.
Let's do the thing.
I
Yeah,
don't know where we're at in the story right now.
I know, right?
To the council!
Okay, who's going where? Kiva and Dre's, you're going up the tower with Kelton and the little fairy that you just not resurrected, animated.
Everyone else, I think, is going to the town council. Hey, don't let people go in
Twitch is taking Galio to get some
his
help.
power.
Last time you saw Marigold, though, she was at the council.
Okay, then that's where we're going.
All right.
Wait,
So,
Kiva's
Dre's
going?
question: do you untie Galio's feet so he can walk?
yes.
Okay. All right. As soon as he gets a chance to stand up, he looks down at his hands, and he realizes how old he is and starts freaking out even more. But well, I'm just gonna save us some time because I'm not doing that. You're able to take him, Twitch. He's
Okay.
not in any place to where he could fight you anyway. All right, so we'll do Dre's and Kiva first, since you guys are heading to a location. The two of you head back up into the tower.
So I don't feel comfortable with you coming up all the way. Like I completely understand the not wanting to like split up, but we only have one ring.
Yeah?
So only one of us will be protected.
Yeah?
Yeah, so maybe like stay right here. I've got the ring.
At least to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, no. Like I'm just saying not all the way up.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, well, and then I'll continue up to the 4th floor.
Okay.
Repossessed.
You have the ring and it is attuned and equipped, correct? Before you head up
Yes.
to the 4th floor.
I mean, I haven't added it. I'm not going to because I'm
Yeah,
gonna get it back
I
after
just
we're
I
done.
just want to make sure that we had all of that. Okay.
Yes.
Then yes, you make your way up to the 4th floor with the ring, and you do see the beacon, as you have learned what it is, still orbing in the center of the room, spinning. The creatures are kind of like pacing back and forth, and in a normal way for what you expect for those creatures. But you don't see the ghost anywhere.
Okay. Then I'll go over and start arcane locking the cages.
Okay. You start arcane locking the cages. And
There's one.
as soon as you cast the first spell, you realize that these cages aren't actually in this dimension.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Kiva, we got an issue.
These
Hello?
cages,
Is
though
it
they
pressing enough for me to chance coming up?
No, I'll keep you informed. Hold on.
you cast the first spell and you think it goes off, and you kind of like look harder at it. I'd like for you to roll me a Arcana check, and I can give you description starting while you're rolling. These bars, although they look at first like they're here in the material plane, look to be not in this realm. They look to be phasing in and out of this realm, almost as if they're an interdimensional prison. Like they're both here and somewhere else, but it looks like here. Dre's, you're pretty certain that this is incredibly high-level magic that has been cast as part of this thing that's in the center of the room.
Kiva, I don't think this is going to work. This isn't arcane lock. Not the locking mechanism is not the same thing, and I don't think it's not taking my spell's not taking effect. It's the bars. They're like they're not from here. They're not here. They are here. Like it's. And you just see my head peek out from the side. Like, this doesn't, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense, man.
Did I come up?
I still
Do you think
don't
they'll
think
be
that's a good idea.
safe? The whole
Would
point of doing
I?
this is to try and make sure they can't get out.
Yeah. From any intellect, would I be able to tell if this is something that I don't know how to explain this.
Yeah, and I'm not giving you any further indication as far as what this is. So what I've given
Okay.
you is all you're getting.
Look, head peeks back over. Like, my head comes back. I'm like studying it. My head peeks back over. I don't think there's anything we can do, like, short of collapsing the tower, which I'm not suggesting.
Well, come back down then.
Okay.
Trace, as soon as you begin to move, you hear words from behind you. Airy and ghostly. Soapwort. Is that you?
What the fuck?
Yes.
I'm assuming you turn around.
Yeah, I'll turn around and be like, just go with it.
It's
Yes.
the ghost of what looks like, you assume the owner of this tower initially, what it's named after. You assume this is the ghost of Thalavar.
So the same. I'm
And-
assuming the same thing that possessed me.
Yes, and he's
Okay.
not looking at you. He's looking at the creature on top of Kelton.
Oh, all cute.
Well, this might not. This is cute, but might not be a good thing. I. It is. I don't know if this is who you think it is.
He looks at you with an angry face and then back. Is this not Soapwort? Why does it look like Soapwort?
It's. Well, first off, it's just
I love
skeletons, and he
looking
knew what the
out.
skeleton looks like.
Yeah, he
Uh,
knows what the skeleton looks like.
Give me a minute, Kiva. Or yeah. Well, we found this one's body, and I mean no harm. I mean, my friend here, Kelton. You see who Soapwort is what you named it?
Soapwort. SOAPWORT.
Soapwort.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's in the book.
What a name.
I like it. Go with it.
So, I mean, what would you like? Okay, I hate to tell you, Soapwort has passed.
Soapwort is dead? What did you do to her?
Aw.
This tower has been destroyed. From I didn't get the information, but they found these bones. These like they found them in this tower. Like we've only been back here for a day. We didn't do this is the first time I've seen Soapwort. I almost said this creature.
Okay.
But Dre's would be more respectful than that, so.
Okay.
Is
One
this
second.
your friend?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
So you say that? No, it can't be. No, I'm still alive. I've been living a nightmare. No, Soapwort can't. No.
No,
And
hold
the
on,
the
hold-
ghost begins freaking out. Kiva, I need for you to make me a stealth check.
He doesn't know he's possessed multiple people. How does
It's mental breakdowns.
Stealth check.
One second. Let's see if. Wow, I'm rolling awesome tonight. Okay. Yeah, he begins freaking out, and he looks deadpan at you, Draze. What have you done? What have you killed Soapwort? Ah!
No,
And
no,
he
no,
dives. He dives towards you as if he's gonna possess you again. And Draze, I need for you to make me a strength saving throw as he knocks you towards the cage.
Oh, yes, because strength is my strength.
You got an arm. Using a
Oh.
mechanical arm.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he hits your body, and almost as if he's nothing, he just hits it, and like almost as if he physically hit you, he drops to the floor as if he had legs, and he like goes limp for a second, and he gets up and floats up towards you again. What have you done? What?
How do you say his name again?
Soapwort.
No.
Oh,
I
Thalavar.
think,
Thalavar.
The,
I was gonna say
the
Thal,
tower. You would know that the tower is called House of Thalavar.
with the TH.
Yeah, it's a Thalavar.
The Thalavar, like what time do you think this is? Like, and I tell him what year it is.
Well, Dre's, roll me a
Oh, the front.
Dre's,
Existential crisis.
roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage. Actually, no disadvantage. Just roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, here we go. Yes.
Oh, thank God.
It's high. That's for sure.
For Dre's, that's
You say
fantastic.
it's what year? No, that can't be. No, I've been working on this beacon for. Oh no. What have I done? No.
First off, what have you done?
And as he says that, you see he's kind of coming to the realization of what actually has happened to him. You see him begin to disapparate in front of you, just completely start to disappear. No, I died.
That's
I've been dead.
okay.
For
That
so
is
long.
okay. That's okay. Well, rest is something you can have soon, but right now you started something that I don't know what exactly is going on. You can't just leave this like this. We need to either you need to help me figure this out. We need to either finish it as long as it's not going to bring harm to anyone, or we need to destroy it if it's going to be bad.
He's still disappearing in front of you, and you hear him,
Oh.
and you hear him say, "Soapwort, I'm coming. I'm sorry."
Can I cast a spell?
You can.
I want to cast Polymorph on the ghost.
On the ghost?
Yep.
Oh my god. What? How? Oh. As the
I'm gonna try. I
as
don't
the
know. That's up to
DM, I
you,
have
but-
no idea how. Hang on, I need to roll for this. I have no idea if this could even work. Where's
Can you look at the spell for
where's the
polymorph? Would it
percentile?
work
I need
on
to
a
look.
ghost?
Yeah, I do need to
It
look
just
at
says
this.
a creature. I looked at it. It just says a creature.
Oh god.
This is fantastic.
I hate
This
you
is
all.
certainly something, alright.
I hate you all.
Just let the poor man sleep.
Okay, so the
Not
skill is
yet!
wisdom saving throw.
No effect on a shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points. It does not say anything about an undead.
Well, he's not dead. Doesn't that mean he has 0 hit points by default?
No.
I
He's
mean,
dead.
skeletons are considered undead.
Yeah.
It's
That's
only
true, they
if
have-
it's dead.
Yeah.
And it's
Ghosts
not.
are considered undead.
Well, go ahead and cast it.
I'm casting it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. Okay. Roll. Kiva, what's he changing into?
It's a good question.
Eric,
I'm gonna change him
something
into a
that
wolf,
can speak.
just because that's the first thing that jumps to her mind. Is a wolf.
Sorry. What was it?
A wolf.
A wolf. Oh, that should go well for you all.
Why would you do that?
Okay.
Don't do this.
He begins like he's almost done disappearing, and all of a sudden you see his essence that had been like floating up sort of deal begin to suck down, and he reforms his
Now he's a
body, and it
ghost
just starts
wolf?
shrinking and morphing, and he changes into this. I didn't make a wolf noise. He makes a wolf noise.
Eva is going to come running into the room and is going to try and touch him with her staff.
Is he a
God.
ghost
Wait, what
wolf,
staff
or-
is this?
This is Nature's Root,
Oh God. All right.
which you specifically told me I can cast the Awaken spell as an action.
When you polymorph people into animals, I'm pretty sure they like keep their intelligence.
No,
Nope.
their intelligence changes.
Oh,
It's true
This is
polymorph that doesn't, right?
Nope, True Polymorph would change it too.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's only the druid thing?
Yeah, this is a druid thing. All right. Must either have no intelligence or a score of an intelligence or 3 or less. The target gains an intelligence of 10. Wow. Okay.
Keep it with the combos.
Wow. All right. I'd give you
this.
I give you props for this. Okay. So all right.
Went from,
roll
like,
me-
you off,
So,
okay, I'm
we're-
impressed.
We're gonna do this. A contention test. Kiva, roll me a dexterity check against the wolf's dexterity check. Oh, this is the one time I roll freaking high.
As a note, Wolf's dexterity is.
I'm looking it
+2.
up.
Okay, it's +2 for the wolf. It's just a straight dex check.
Yes. This is just like a flat speed because he's moving towards strays. Or actually, is Kelton in front of you?
So would it be?
It would be
dex or
beside
initiative?
me.
Okay. It would be straight dex. All right.
Couldn't it be like a to hit?
Dre's, what's your AC?
13 probably. 9.
All right. The wolf attacks you, lunging towards you with a biting action, and that is a 20 to hit, so it does hit you.
Well,
You take.
at least it slows the arm.
You take. Oh God. I need for you to make me another strength saving throw, as it knocks you back towards the cage again, and you take 7 points of piercing damage. Kiva, you now reach the wolf.
Okay. I will use my staff and expend 5 charges from it
Wow. All right.
to cast Awaken.
Okay. As you cast Awaken, where's this? It is okay. All right. 1, 2. Wow. Wow. They cannot hit anything through the cage. Dre's, you take an additional 8 points of slashing damage from a claw in the cage.
What was the attack on that?
Well, there were 3 attacks, and the one on that was a shoot. I think it was a 16.
Anything at 14 will not hit me.
Okay, gotcha. You do take 8 points of slashing damage and an additional 7 points of psychic damage from the creature.
Holy shit.
Hold on, let me mark it down my shield. with,
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, I need
And
to check
then-
something. I need to check something on that psychic damage.
Oh yeah, the mind shielding.
Nope,
Green.
it does not give resistance to psychic.
It does not give resistance to psychic.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna check.
how much slashing?
8. So
8,
you
yeah.
took a total of 15 points of slashing damage and 7 points of psychic.
We're still good. We're still good.
and the wolf
It sounded like you're trying to
the
convince yourself
wolf
of it.
backs up for a moment and looks directly at you, Kiva. What have you done?
It's just temporary. It's just to keep you here for the moment.
This is unnatural.
Nothing's unnatural.
I would argue it's far more natural than your previous state, but regardless,
What do
it's
you
only
want?
going to be an hour. That's as long as the polymorph lasts.
What do you want?
Exactly what he was just trying to tell you. We need to know what's going on here.
What's going on is I died researching this stone, this beacon, and you all are preventing me from passing on.
But look at these
Exactly.
creatures
We
behind me.
started it, and we need to know what it's doing and whether or not we need to stop it.
Oh, you want to know about it? Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you about it. And he just starts walking away from you.
He's also charmed by Kiva.
Is he
for
charmed?
30 days. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Part of the
son of
awakened
a
spell. Charmed by you
bitch.
for 30 days or until you or your companions do
Oh,
anything.
so he has to. Alright.
So he's friendly.
Friendly's a.
No,
Or-
friend.
He's friendly-er.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on your definition of harmful to it. He's trying to pass on, and I'm not letting him.
But
Yeah.
It's not like damage, and it's temporary. So.
Yeah, but I'm also never going to be the person to emphasize anything that reeks of mind control. So,
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, he starts walking away from you. Based on the way this is worded, I'm still doing that. He's still walking away from you.
Okay.
Dre's, you managed to get away from the cage as you just.
Oh my god.
What?
Normal.
Calm down, Timmy.
He's got to name everything.
Yes.
None of that.
Kiva, do
Yeah.
you move after the wolf? He's walking towards the beacon in the center of the room.
I look back at it. It's like, no, you know what?
No,
No.
she's
He looks
gonna
more like a Jimmy.
hesitate and let him walk at the moment.
Okay. You see him walk all the way to the beacon, and he looks at you, and looks back at the beacon, and you see him touch his nose to the beacon, and he disappears.
The hell?
Okay.
Didn't know.
I follow.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Guys, I don't think you're making it to the council tonight. Jesus. Kiva, do you follow Dre's?
Can Kiva try to stop Dre?
Absolutely. Please do. How are you trying to stop
What
Dre's?
are you doing? You'll like throw out an arm in front of him, like you're not seriously considering that, are you?
I mean, look who you're talking to. Yes, I'm seriously thinking about
We
it.
don't know what just happened to him.
But he's come in and out a couple of times. Like, I'm sure he'll come back
He's
out.
a ghost.
I want to know what's back there.
What if it incinerates your body as soon as you touch it?
Okay, how about this? And I look at him and be like, well, okay, all right. First off, we'll do 2 tests. 1, Soaport, go.
You have support touch?
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh god. Yeah, indeed. You're not gonna like the results of this one. Soaport touches it, and for whatever reason, when Soaport touches it, the bones disintegrate into dust.
The ones that are touching it, or the entire thing?
The entire thing.
Soaport, no. I just Mary.
There are other reasons
Oh.
behind it, but that does happen.
Trace, are you even thinking through this?
Well, at least I didn't touch it.
But the wolf didn't disintegrate?
Correct.
It just disappeared.
Well, the wolf is
Okay.
ghost. Wolf.
Okay, so I have a question. Polymorph is a concentration spell. Do I
Uh-huh.
sense anything with my spell?
He's
when
still
the wolf
he's still
disappears?
yeah, he's still polymorphed.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. let's see. How can we do this? Oh, I don't know. Kelton is not touching it. I'd rather touch it myself than let Kelton touch it. Okay. Bones, which are infused with magical energy.
Raise a deadpan look, like, seriously?
All of a sudden, as you two are trying to figure out what the hell is happening, the wolf reappears and looks right at you, Kiva. Are you coming or not?
See? I told you!
Explanation would have been, yes, I was hoping he would come back, but I did not know!
And Dre starts to continue walking forward.
Explanation would have been nice.
You
Wait,
said
hold
you
on.
wanted to see it? I'm gonna show it to you.
Can
Why
I
don't
come
you
too?
tell me about it? If you would rather show me, tell me that's what you're doing.
Kiva, you kind of get the sense that Thalavar was kind of an ass.
Oh yeah, I'm super getting that.
Yeah. Not very people
Thalavar.
person. Yeah, he just looks at you. If you want to know about it, you must see it for yourself in order to understand it.
Me too? Me too?
Yes.
Ah, and Dre starts running towards it.
Did you touch it?
Yes.
Is it dangerous on the other side?
Dre's disappears as you ask that.
As-
Yeah, Dre's disappears as you ask that question. You ask if it's dangerous on the other side. The wolf bares its teeth in a smile. Only if you're not careful. And he goes back in. And he goes back in.
says after the person who just blindly runs into it.
Yeah, there's a reason he's smiling.
Because he doesn't like you all that much.
Probably. Dre's, he's been inside of you. All right, Kiva, do you go in?
Sounding.
You are
Bring
now
it
the
in.
only creature left in this room that's alive. That you are, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Does
Yeah,
blindly
yeah.
rushing in Dre's bring Kelton with him, or is Kelton still in the room?
No, he was very clear.
Probably-
Kelton was not coming.
Yeah, Kelton's
Okay.
not. No, he's staying
Okay.
there.
Alright. Kiva's like, and of course everybody else is gone, and I don't have any way to send a message to them. Ah, screw it. Okay, she's gonna walk in.
Okay, you go and you touch the sphere, and we're gonna flip over to the other people.
I'm sure they're having a great time.
Yeah. The rest of you guys, heading over to the town council. You make your way over with Galio, who's kind of wheezing a little bit by the time you get there, and make your way into the council, where you see Griselda and Mary. What's her? Yeah, and Mary. What's Mary Bright? Mary. Why can't I think of her name right now?
Marigold.
Marigold. Thank you.
Marigold,
Marigold.
yeah.
Yeah, you see Griselda, Marigold, and Baldy still in there, having a conversation about how to, protect the town from different attacks and strategies and that sort of deal. And as you make your way inside, there's a. Oh my God! What happened to him? Is that
Great news and bad news.
is that Galio?
Mm-hmm.
What?
He got
Go ahead. He got what?
possessed.
Oh, it was more than that. There actually is a ghost, by the way.
I see that. It looks like he's about dead. Galio, you alright? No, I feel pretty old.
You are old.
So we've
What?
been trying to.
What the hell happened?
There was a ghost, apparently of the tower's original owner, and he's been possessing him for months. Over a year. That's why he can't sleep. And then it possessed Dre's,
Dre's is fine now, though.
and then it came out of Dre's and did a really weird thing with its face, and now Galio's old. But nobody should probably go in that tower. There's also creatures up there. I don't know what they are. They look very scary, and I don't advise anyone go near them.
Why is it every single time you all come to this city, weird shite happens?
I mean, the weird
I-
things were already happening. We kind of figured out that they were happening and told you. You can't blame us for everything that happens.
To be fair, though, I ask myself
shoot
the
the
same
messenger.
question every time.
So shoot
I-
the messenger.
As do I. As much as we appreciate all the work you do for the city, it seems like you all bring a lot of trouble with you.
Or we just happen to show up when the trouble's about to start. And we keep it from being even more troublesome. It's all in perspective.
Ah, yeah. The coincidence is strong, that's for sure. Now, you said there's a ghost up there. And
And
she
the
starts,
glowing
like,
orb.
she's rubbing her temples. Alright, so no one goes up there. Marigold, I don't even know how, what do you want to do about it? Well, Ghost is not good, and Gallia looks really bad. She, like, taps her feet, because she's kind of, like, sitting, and she, like, taps her feet on the ground. Ooh, hold on, I have an idea. And she walks up to Gallio, and you see her put her hand on the side of his, well, not on his face, she's short. She puts it right on the center of his chest, and says, okay, hold on, this may feel weird. And all of a sudden her hand begins to glow this vibrant, bright, like, white, sunny looking color, and his whole body just effuses with it. It's just exuding from him, and all of his extremities, his fingertips start shining like sunbeams coming out of him, and he's like just and you see the age restoring to his face. His age, his wrinkles kind of shrink back, and his face tightens up, and his limbs and fingers begin to move a little more easily. And after about, I would say, almost a full minute, it finishes, and the light returns, and he is his old Gallio self. In fact,
Two
he
things.
looks really, really healthy, like he wasn't exhausted in the first place.
Two things. First, can you do that again? Cause it also got Twitch. And she is an elf, but,
Are you sure she looks okay? She doesn't look old.
I watched
No,
her
look, I have
look like she
wrinkles.
aged a few hundred years in a second, so I'm pretty sure. Second, oh, you looked good in gray.
Good and gray?
Talking about Gallio.
What? Why was he in gray? I'm so confused.
It being old.
Oh, gray. Oh,
He looked good with gray hair.
gotcha. Jen's got a thing for older guys. Got it.
No, Jin's just talking.
Yeah. So what did you say, Twitch? When she
was
said
gray.
that, you don't look old?
Oh, when Marigold says that I don't look like I've aged, I'm like, no, definitely. I have additional wrinkles showing my eyes, and like I have a skin spot on the back of one hand.
I don't really see it. Are you sure?
Positive, 100%. It was not here before.
I mean, yeah, I can do that. You want to bend down? Touching you in the chest might be a little weird.
Okay, wherever you need to touch.
Do you bend down?
Yeah.
Okay. She touches you right in the side of the face. And just like what you saw a moment ago, light just exudes from your body, your fingertips, your eyes, all of it just kind of shines like the brightness of the sun through the tips of all of your extremities, and the light disappears, and you return to your normal age, Twitch.
Yay.
Was there anything
Very good.
else, Twitch? Was there anything else that was ailing you, whatsoever?
No, it's healthier than most horses.
Horses are not very healthy creatures.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I don't know. You
There
tell me.
was-
Is there anything else that needed to be fixed?
Intelligence.
Yeah. Do you take off the ring at all?
Why would I?
Okay, just curious.
Do I? I mean, no. Do I? I don't think I have any indication that I would
No.
need to test that.
No, you don't. I'm just curious if you were like.
Well, we'll see what happens the next time it falls off, I guess.
uh.
I think the ring is probably you guys.
No, I'm not. I'm not ruining the ring. The ring in itself is not cursed, Kiva. So don't worry about that. They're just yeah. Mechanically
I was not
speaking.
expecting that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mechanically speaking, that ring is not cursed. Okay. So yeah.
Maybe the ring's possessed.
So Twitch, just as a note for later on, if ever that ring comes back off, you can now re-roll your intelligence stat.
Oh.
Interesting.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Back to it'll be quote unquote back to what it originally was. Don't roll another -3.
If she
It goes
does,
like a six or
I
something,
feel
yeah.
like she
Oh,
should be
what did
re-rolling
we
it.
said? Oh, you know what? I'm actually as the DM. You're not gonna re-roll for it. I'm just gonna say your intelligence will be a flat 11 when it comes back.
Okay. If I ever.
If you ever take the ring off, your intelligence will be an 11.
Elf. Just an elf of perfectly average intelligence.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that happens. I bet you weren't expecting that. Yeah, she looks at you and I still don't see any difference. Are you sure?
Positive. I feel amazing.
Yes, I feel pretty good myself actually. I haven't felt this well rested in ages. What did you do? Oh, no. I just restored you. It's fine. Yeah. You're fine. Well, Marigold, you never cease to amaze me. Alright, so that's all settled. So no one goes into the tower. So we should post guards out there. So just for clarity's sake, we already had guards in there. They were assisting Galio with his work, his restoration of the
with them?
tower.
Well,
Oh,
they're
no.
not there now.
Oh no.
How many of those fucked up creatures are
I
there?
think I figured that one out.
The game same.
How many of those creatures were there?
There were 2, and you
They-
saw 2 guards running out when you left.
Yeah, the guards were running out.
And there were 8 bags when you walked in.
Ooh.
That makes me feel a little bit bad. Oh.
8 bags.
Yep. All right. So
Well,
if no guards are going in there, I think Galio may have something to say about it. And honestly, Neverember wanted it restored as well. So would it be possible maybe just to get rid of the ghost?
There's more things than just the ghosts in there.
What does Neverember want it for? Do you know what this thing does?
Just looking at him, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Galio. Well, I was tasked by Lord Neverember to restore the tower so that the beacon could be restored and we could bring creatures here to help protect the city.
Those creatures are supposed to protect the city?
Yes, they're supposed to. I'm still working out some kinks.
Like,
Yeah.
getting creatures that are actually wanting to protect us?
Yes.
Big king.
Like I said, there's still a lot of research to do, and I don't really know how to get them back yet. So that, I have to figure that out.
Can we delete that gif?
Yes. Sorry.
GIF?
Sorry.
Oh.
That's
The
a
one
bad
in
bad deal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
Good thing Kiva's not in that conversation right now. She would
Yeah.
have some words about summoning creatures to
Yep.
from other dimensions to. Well, now that I say that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what, Kiva?
Yep. Okay. Never mind. I take that back.
Hypocrites unite! Well,
Throwing-
it would be very beneficial for everyone if we could get rid of the ghost. I could finish my research, and it would end up protecting the town.
I think we should make sure first that there's no way this can go horribly, terribly, awfully wrong. What all do we know about this, and are we sure it would keep control of said creatures? Is there a way to talk to a ghost? We talked to the other ghost. Is there a way we could get information about that before we banish this thing? Figure out what he's been working on with this?
How should I know?
I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone has any information. I don't. I am completely ignorant in terms of magic in general, as Stray so often likes to point out to me.
Well, I mean, I don't have any idea. I mean, can't we just, I don't know, bury the body or something? If there's a body, or...
I didn't see a body.
Did you look?
We searched most of the tower, barring the third floor. You've been up there. Have you seen a body?
I haven't looked. I've been too busy with my research.
Research, yeah. Okay, buddy.
And being possessed.
Pardon your tone, ma'am, but I am doing research.
And still hinging on the fact that if we get rid of the body and the ghost disappears, we can't question the ghost, who obviously has some ulterior motive possessing people to work on this object.
Wait, the ghost was working on it as well?
Yes.
That is
You
interesting.
saw Dre starting to write in that book right in front of the orb, right? I assume that's what it was doing.
You don't suppose... No, it couldn't be. You don't suppose that ghost was Thalavar himself, do you?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Well, he actually smiles at that. Well, that is interesting. That's good news. Maybe this ghost can assist me in finishing my research then. I should head back to the tower immediately.
Maybe not immediately.
That sounds like a terrible life choice.
Unless you want to age another 40 years, potentially.
Well, I didn't age before you all arrived, so if I go there by myself, I should be fine.
Now it's been busted. And it might be mad.
What did you didn't destroy the beacon, did you?
No. Busted is in its act possessing people.
But also destroying the beacon doesn't sound like a bad idea.
No, you cannot destroy the beacon. We need the beacon for defense.
We have guards. A lot now. Or more coming. It will be a lot.
Listen, the critters that you've summoned so far, not helpful.
Yeah, they have not been very nice. They almost clawed Kiva to bits.
He looks at Griselda. Griselda, help me out here. Never Ember told me to do this. I don't rightly agree with it, but he did. And unfortunately, she looks at you all.
Okay,
We have to abide by that.
And you
We were
can.
in the
You
town
can.
for like 10 days and never saw Never Ember. You're saying you actually met with Never Ember?
Who are you asking that?
Galio.
Galio? No, I met with Samin. What is his name? Saman? Saman? Saman. No, I met with Simon Galt. He is the mayor of Neverwinter and speaks directly to Lord Neverember.
So, here's the thing. Simon Neverember, they didn't know all details of this when they gave that order. So maybe, just hear me out here. We should use a little bit of forethought, get some more information, ask if this is still something they want to do with this high level of danger that might end up, I don't know, destroying the town. And then ask if they still agree with it.
The region.
Possibly the region.
Why do you think it would destroy the region? There's been no indication of that.
Those things are very obviously hostile to anyone that gets close to them. So.
Right. And I'm working to try to get them back where they came from. If I can finish my research and figure out exactly how this works, I can get them back and forth, and we can put them back and get creatures that will actually be helpful.
Are you sure any other creatures are going to be more helpful than this?
I don't know yet because I haven't finished my research. Because things, he looks at you all, keep interrupting me.
I think you should be more mad at the ghost, but let's just try and find a way to talk to the ghost first. We have a ring that prevents people from getting possessed. We have some people here who live longer than you will if you get hit again. And we have someone who can reverse the aging process. Let's use that to our advantage here. Just maybe before we go rushing back in blindly.
Are you calling me blind? I am not blind.
Metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, he's very illogical. He does not really get metaphors.
It means rushing in without a plan.
I know what it means.
Okay, it just didn't seem like that from your response, but okay. Council members, you hold more weight. What's your thoughts on that specific matter?
Well, unfortunately, she sighs a heavy sigh. I have to agree with Galio. Neverember has tasked him with getting this tower up and running to help defend the city.
But we're not disagreeing with that. We're saying maybe just try and figure out a bit more before we continue fixing the thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If I can finish my research, then I don't understand the issue here. So, you give me the ring, I go back up, I finish my research, and we have everything we want.
With the research, do you mean completing this orb, or just...
Figuring out exactly how it works.
And you're not going to try to pull anything else out from it, are you?
Not unless research requires it.
Wrong
Let
answer.
him do his thing.
I don't like that answer.
Well, so...
Do you know...
What?
Wait, do you know what happened to the other guards that didn't run out of the tower? Because that hasn't been explained yet. We've only seen 2 of them.
No. There is a historical account of how the House of Thalfar was destroyed. Actually, I think, Kiva, you probably would have heard it living there, by the way.
Well, living there, she also specifically went and got books about the history of the region.
Yeah.
That's why I messaged you about it.
Yes. I will tell you directly, after they're done with this conversation.
Okay.
Okay, so... sorry. that kind of derailed me a little bit. What did you just ask?
Jin was asking about those guards that was brought
Ah,
up a
guards.
few minutes ago.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
Jin was like, yeah, we only saw 2 of them, didn't we?
Well, I had 8 assisting me. You said you saw
I would eat
2.
the hex for scared.
My guess is that, based on your information, they had, while I was being possessed, more than likely, they probably also ran, because they're all
There's-
cowards.
Their stuff is still in the tower.
Right? They probably would
Why
do that
wouldn't
if they
they have-
ran.
Why would they not have been with the 2 that we cast?
I can't answer that.
I think she's suggesting you may have killed them.
I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just find this odd and
Suggesting
I
it as an
don't
option.
like going back in there. Cause we don't have the ring currently. Drace does. And he's in the tower now, or about to head into it.
Draze is in there? I
About
thought you
to
said
be.
no one should go into the tower.
Without protection. He has protection.
So there's more than just one person in the tower, and there's only the one ring.
No, I believe he was going into the tower, and at least as I understood it, Kiva was going to keep watching in case anything went wrong and come and get us.
I don't remember the conversation, Jen. Are you lying?
No, Jin believes that's what's happening, because
Okay.
Jin doesn't think they'd be that dumb.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That still seems very odd, but, yes, so you don't want me in the tower, but your companion can go in the tower, who doesn't know anything about what's in the tower.
He was going to try and make sure that the creatures were locked into the cage in case the ghost could possess them and somehow get out, as I understood it. He was worried that it might be a danger to the town.
Well,
And
perhaps...
then he was going to come back out.
Perhaps we should all go back then, and make sure that they're okay, and then we can figure out what's going on.
I mean, that's what we were going to do after we finished talking here, yes.
All of us, including me.
As long as you don't run off into that tower with no plans, sure.
He kind of, like, looks down at his body. He's still, like, 50-ish. Do I
You
look
have
like
your
I would run?
legs.
Yeah.
You have your legs. I don't
But do I look like I would run? And to answer that question, no, he doesn't look like he's a runner.
Not normally.
Oh,
No.
quick point just in case you... We were still in the tower when we decided that. We were one floor down. So when you're saying tower, you mean not to the top floor.
No, we left the tower.
You,
Oh, we
you,
left the tower.
you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are you guys are gone. You are not in the tower anymore.
Oh, my bad. I assumed we were just on the second floor. Or the
Nope,
third
We
floor.
left the tower.
Never mind.
All right. So we're in agreement then. We all go back to the tower. Aye, sounds that way. Yeah,
At
I
least
guess
if
so.
anyone gets possessed this time, we'll have more people to hold them down.
See, more people the better. Griselda, maybe you can send more guards our way then, in case this ghost attacks us, or if maybe we can unearth this body or something.
Maybe you need someone to stay on the outside to explain what's going to happen once it happens. Otherwise, you'll just have a bunch of guards running in, not knowing what they're running into.
Aye, that sounds like a good plan there, Twitch.
I mean, I would volunteer myself, but I'm sure you want me to come along too.
I think the cleric should definitely come with.
You want me to come?
No, you don't want the cleric possessed. What?
It's not possessed. Just come
No,
with the
no,
ready
that's
in case
that's
something happens.
that's a great idea. No, I'll come. Yes, I will come.
God damn it.
All right. Well, it's
She
settled
has
then.
holy magic. It's a ghost.
It's-
It's undead.
All right. It's settled then. We'll go. Does anyone need to say anything else?
I'll be at the house if you need me.
You're going to the house. Okay.
If you're going there, tell my sister it might be a minute. Cause she probably doesn't know how wild this morning's been.
You're gonna say that in front of the council?
Jin doesn't say who their sister is. So
That's
give
true.
me an indication.
It's very true.
Also, are we just assuming Elsa did not react at all to screaming and shouting in the streets about a white dragon?
Don't know. It depends if she passed out, tired from all this insanity.
I'm
to
assuming
process.
since it was the opposite side of the town that maybe she just didn't hear it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's not think about that too hard. Yeah, let's not think about that too hard.
Okay.
All right. So, are you guys headed back to the tower? Okay. So everyone, Marigold and Galio and everyone else of your party is headed back to the tower, and you guys make your way back to the tower. And as you,
Like Twitch was not.
oh, sorry, yeah, Twitch, are you headed back to the house?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do?
Yeah.
What are you doing with the house?
What time of day is it?
I would say it's probably no later than noon still.
Okay. Lunch.
Lunch? Sounds good. All right. The Twitch is going to have lunch. All right. So you guys, everyone else makes it back to the tower. You guys make your way inside, looking around, not seeing anything. Everything is quiet in this tower. I'm assuming you all make your way up floor by floor. Yes?
No signs of Kiva or Dre's.
Yep. There's no signs of Kiva or Dre's. There's not a single noise until you get to the top where you see the creatures.
Oh boy.
Dre's and Kiva are gone. The
Kiva?
only creature in here that you recognize is Kelton, and he is staring right at the right at the beacon.
Oh god.
What? Didn't you say your friends were here?
They were. They were supposed to just check on these things.
All right.
Curious. What sort of reactions does the council have to these things?
The council. So for clarity, the council did not come. Only Marigold came.
Oh, I thought the whole council was
No,
coming.
no, just Marigold.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, that was not clear. That's why I tried to say, like, you guys as in your party, but whatever. Anyway, so
Okay.
Marigold, Galio, and you all are there. And
Okay.
Kelton.
No additional guards?
The additional guards did come with you, but they stayed
stayed
outside,
Okay.
as was requested. So yeah, you guys are looking around, and there's no sign of them whatsoever. And
How does Marigold react to the two said creatures?
she freaks out immediately.
It's fine, they're in cages, just don't get near them.
No, they don't look good. They don't look happy.
No,
This
that's
is the
for
research
sure.
he's doing to bring these critters into your city. Oh, I'm not there.
Yep, you are not there.
Good job, Twitch.
His opinion to myself.
All right. So as you all are
They
looking
walked
around,
through it, didn't they?
as you all are looking
Count-
around, I'm gonna flip over to Kiva and Dre's, and then we're gonna end for the weekend, probably on our hiatus. Kiva and Dre's, you all follow this wolf into this beacon, and as soon as you touch it, you can feel your body being like sucked in, and all color fades. Everything is in black and white, shades of gray. You look around and you can see what looks like the shadow of this tower that you're still standing in. You can still see the tower that you're in. The beacon here is bright. There is a silver bell on the wall, and right next to the stairs, in fact. And as you look around, where is my image here? let me get to the other one. So, for clarity, there is a silver bell right here in this realm that you're standing in.
Okay.
And the stairs continue to go up as they did not in wherever you were before.
Okay.
So, as you all are standing here, well, the wolf looks at you and just with a large smile, welcome to the ethereal realm.
I'm back.
I'm back, baby.
Ethereal, not astral.
It was
Ethereal.
Ethereal's where I went to.
Yep,
Oh, okay.
yep.
All right.
Ethereal is where you went to.
Oh, okay.
And as you look around, it's all shades of gray. Kiva, based on all the books that you've been reading to try and catch yourself up on information and stuff, you've come across references to this. It's very similar to descriptions that you've read about this. It checks out, to say the least. And Dre's you recognize it immediately. This is most certainly the ethereal realm. He's not lying about this. Now, the way the beacon works is any creature not from the material realm that passes through the beacon is immediately stunned, paralyzed when it enters the beacon. All you have to do is ring the bell and touch the beacon with the creature, and you bring it back with you.
Say it one more time. Just sorry, one more time.
So basically, if you want to bring a creature back with you, you basically just have to, the silver bell that's highlighted there on the map, you grab the silver bell, ring the silver bell, and while still touching the creature, touch the beacon. And it will bring the creature back to the material plane with you and paralyze it.
Okay.
So, how do you find creatures here?
Ah, he smiles again. I'm glad you asked. Follow me up the stairs. And he starts walking up the stairs.
Insight check.
Okay. Roll an insight check.
Grace is just too excited.
Yeah, Dre's is like, I'm going, man. I don't even care if it's a lie.
I told them I'd be back, and I'm back.
Oh, shit, I said the wrong thing. I'm looking at this map weird. Sorry. The bell is not there. The bell is over here, and this is where the stairs are.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Um,
Yeah, sorry about that. So you go up so he starts going up the stairs. Kiva, when he says that, you kind of get the sense that he's gonna surprise you with something. You're not sure exactly what. You're not sure if you're gonna like it or not, but it's definitely gonna be a surprise.
Okay.
Dre's follows him
She'll
up without
follow.
questioning. Do you follow?
Yeah, she'll follow.
Okay, you make your way up to this ethereal spire, as it were. And as you make your way to the top, you can see that the tower itself expands infinitely out in all directions. You can see into the material plane from where you're at, just muddled shadows of people and things. In fact, actually, no, I'm not going to go back now. But as you all were leaving, if you would have looked back, Kiva, you would have seen muffled shadows of your companions. You wouldn't have been able to recognize them at all. But in this room, you would have seen shadows that are from a different realm. And this realm, as it expands out from the top of this ethereal spire, you can see just vast open nothingness, almost as if mist is just permeating everything. There's gray shades everywhere, and you can kind of you kind of get the sense that there's something else that he's not leading on, but that's where we're going to end for the evening.
Now, the one thing I might ask as we're walking up, and maybe we'll wait till afterwards, but We don't know what they're bringing them back for. I'm assuming, right?
Correct.
That was just discussed. Okay. So
Correct.
as we're walking, it's like, so why do we bring? Why would you bring them to this plane anyways, or to the physical plane anyways?
Oh, for research. I was researching these creatures.
Send them back.
Why?
Well, I mean, do you want? What if one of them goes? What if one of them breaks loose?
It would not be good, but they are in an interdimensional cage. They cannot escape.
They'll show us how to do this later, right? Within the time period.
I'm not sure I'm able to, but
Then how do you do it to begin in the first place?
no, he not sure he wants to is kind of what you're getting
Oh.
at. Is kind of what he's
Oh,
getting
okay.
at. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
well-
there's any real reason for me to show you that.
Show us how to get rid of them. That they.
Yeah.
Well, we'll continue this on as we go through. So.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end. You guys get up to the top, and it's a vast
I just
open. What?
I just want a quick point of clarification. As we're climbing up to the spire, the B-14, you said we could see shapes, figures.
You would have been able to see into the material plane, but only muffled shadows, sort of deal.
Okay. Gotcha.
From the top of the ethereal spire, it's like you're looking down from about 300 feet above the
Okay.
House of Thalavar, down at the
But,
town
like-
of Leland.
Gotcha. So specifically, we can see like what's in the vicinity, just in the material plane.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Shadowverse.
Basically.
Basically.
Yeah. So yeah, you that is what you all see, and yeah, we're gonna leave it there, and I will have a surprise for you when we come back, probably in March. Honestly, if hopefully things go according to plan, it'll either be next week will be our hiatus, or this will be our last one before March.
Just let me know, because I'll
That's-
be running.
That's the plan.
Well, go ahead and prep this in case.
Yeah, I would go ahead and prep.
What happens is if you just delay it a week.
Oh, she's already prepping.
Yeah, I'm sure she
I
is.
tell you
ran a pre-game RP session with Julie.